Hello, pre-notification gang. Thoughts on the new Steam Deck? I only saw pictures of it. I don't know anything about it. I'll definitely check it out. I'm not expecting much. When's the Loki moist meter? Tomorrow. I finished it today. I liked it. I did enjoy it quite a bit, actually. Thanks to Tier 1 Bin W. Yeah, it's a big YouTube night. We got a lot of slapping to go through. Thanks to the resub Panini. Yeah, we got Punch Down and Slap Fight Championship. Thanks to the resub Numeron Network and Famous Gunner and Theondos. In the Prime RPO and whoa. Jesus Christ. Thank you for the 50 gift sub drop again, Blackwatch. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, thank you, man. And thanks to the resub Golden, Tier 1 Crispy, and Prime Peebs. And J Shees. And the resub Swerving. You're gonna love the new slap fight. I love any slapping, man. And Punchdown, the schedule they have going is gonna be beautiful. They're releasing one every 2 days, basically, from Punchdown 4. I'm so fucking pumped. Thanks to the resub Dextaru and the Prime MOBA. 5 gift subs Asleep Sensei and the resub Christy, Daniel, Sundern, and Tier 1 Green Fairy Dust. We're not starting with slapping, though. Let me make that clear. We're not starting here. We'll do that more towards the middle of the stream when everyone's had a chance to come in. Just letting you know, that shit is coming. Thanks to the resub the Haps Galux. Yeah, Loki was good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I really liked Owen Wilson's character. I thought he was great. Thanks to the resub Wheeler and Mahali in Tier 1 Mr. Lightner. And the resub Bryce. And the Prime Dare Mode. Of course I watched Zoe 101. Thanks to the resub Hinklevinkle. And the Prime Pablo. We are watching slapping, just not right now. It'll be in the middle of the stream. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, Cool Cat. Actually, hold on. Yeah, no, I think those are new. I can't remember. Well, we can always go back and look. Because this was just like the day that it started, they had 2 for free, and I don't know if it was these 2. I don't think it is, but I don't remember their names. There's a tier 1 Ginger Gamer in the resub Crying in the Club. And aka Cade. Coming along great, Rip. Yeah, I saw the Steam Deck. I just don't know anything about it. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm not a huge handheld gamer. Oh no, is it the 2 from the live stream? Well, we can check later. Either way, there's still a Slap Fight Championship. Thanks to the gift sub Pin and the resub Yummy Oyster and Corgi and Tanuki. Thanks to the bit Spencer and Homie Man. Water bottle hostage. Is this one of your videos or something? It's a skit. Thanks to Prime Disclosing and Wamba. I think I'll pass for now. We don't do the self-promo stuff. Thanks to the bits, Ramon. And happy birthday, Lejean. That's sweet. Well, thank you, Curtis. And thanks to the Prime Skibito, Witch, and resub Saucy Boy and Manny. And the resub Ocean. Set the Edges video. Is that like a skateboarding thing? It's a sports thing. Why? NFL prospect to cult member, the unsettling story of Adam. Next the resub Lonely Wolf. Sanj. Dark Flame in the Prime Rai Rai and Yoi Yoi. And the resub Oliver. And the tier 1 Hamburger Man. The resub Smitty. And tier 1 AJ Wana and resub Kappa. And tier 1 Wolverine Wife. I'll give it a chance, but I feel like this is going to be like a normal sports story.
What would it take for you to walk away from your biggest dream just days from having it realized? Something that took you 20 years in pursuit of and had the capacity to change you and your family's life forever. Odds are you're not trading that opportunity for anything. It's almost unthinkable.
No, I'd trade it.
That's the exact decision former San
Good
Diego
offer, like a
State
Yu-Gi-Oh
running back
box or something.
Adam Moema made when he chose to abandon the NFL scouting combine after declaring for the draft, placing his pro football dreams in a casket and nailing the door shut. I don't want to spoil too much, but
Brendan
if that sounds a little bit crazy, then buckle your seatbelt, because the events leading up to and following that decision are an entire rabbit hole involving an ex-con born-again messiah, threats of impending Armageddon, and a really, really bad fake accent. Before researching this video, I had
tier
never
1
heard about
Keltown and
this.
resub
So today,
TG and Lumberjack.
The all too quickly
and thanks,
forgotten
Freedy.
story of Adam Moema and the cult that ensnared him right at the precipice of a promising career. But before we dive into this wild story, I would like to thank today's sponsor over at Karma for supporting the channel and helping allow me to make content like this. Here in the 20th, Adam Moema wasn't a superstar.
Thanks to the Prime Death and the bits Dane and Boyle.
Prospect out of the Mountain West. In his sophomore and junior seasons as a starter for the Aztecs, he would post solid numbers totaling over 2,700 yards in 26 games and averaging 5.5 yards per carry. Maybe his most impressive performance was
no cool poker drama
football game, where he ran all over the Buffalo Bulls and future DPOY Khalil Mack to the tune of 229 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't care about the sports side. Give me the cult side.
After that solid junior campaign, Muema wasn't considered a lock to be taken in the early rounds.
Thanks to the resub Xander and the Prime Brew.
There
Hope
was
you have a
at
good
least
night,
a
Dane.
decent chance he'd get a call from somebody.
Thanks, resub.
And
Thanks.
as all those close to him would note, that appeared to be going to plan, with Adam training in Miami leading up to the Invitational Combine and showing up in Indianapolis on day 1 ready to participate, even giving routine interviews like he had all throughout his time at San Diego State.
Strengths, I think running the ball.
Thanks to the Prime Zach and the resub Bork.
My weakness is pass protection. I feel like I should work on that more.
Yeah. This seems like it's mainly just sports. I can't imagine the cult side of things all that incredible. Too slow. Too much emphasis on the sports. Yeah, I finished Loki today. I binged all 6. It was good. I liked it. I thought the action sucked, though. That was like the weakest part of the entire show anytime there was a fight. That was pretty bad. But everything else I thought was good. It wasn't good. Like, all the fights were the same thing. There'd be like a couple of punches that they just deflect, or they'd grab the little stick and poke them with it. And that was the end of the fight. It was bad. But I liked everything else about it, really. What am I looking for here? This? From Don Hamilton?
Here with Bad Bob, one of the contestants in the End of the Trail for 1986. So, Bob, you were telling me about the different facets of gunslinging.
There's some dirtbag and
also,
Marcus.
I guess you are known as one of the fastest gunslingers in the world.
Yeah, well, I'm listed in the Guinness Book of World Records as the fastest man with a gun.
Whoa! Guinness, eh?
18 world records.
You got scammed then.
Sport. I hold all 18 and have since 1960. Now, I've won 3,500 trophies, 800 major championships as well.
What?
Fast draw is the fastest thing a human...
Wait, how many 3,500 trophies? Or excuse me, pissers? Holy shit. Where would you even store that many trophies? That's gotta be like half of a house.
Human being does. Nobody does anything faster than what I do with guns.
Can you give it a comparison to something that would come close but is not as fast?
Speed of light, which is far beyond it.
Right.
There is nothing next to it. Now you say, no, what are you talking about? I said, well, and then I have to show you.
Okay.
Oh god, that's
Ladies
a big
and gentlemen,
claim.
The fastest gun in the world right here.
Thanks to give Seb weenie. That was pretty impressive.
Wow. Bob, you are quick.
Well, the first reaction that people have when they see this draw is, now, wait a minute, could you really hit anything doing that?
Right.
Well, let me show you my own way with a target that is indeed out of the holster. Let me set this target up. I'll shoot about 8 feet away because I'm shooting blanks now. Here we go.
That is pretty impressive. That is like the speed of light.
Now, in terms of time, Bob, how quick
A spectator
was that?
just got shot in the head.
Level fire this gun, hit what I'm shooting at in less than 2/100ths of 1 second.
Okay, Bob, now what
Thanks to the resub,
exactly
Jib.
are we going to do
We're
here?
going to do
And
something very
Avery
special for you.
and
At least give it a
Minato.
good try. Now this, we're going to take this 45 Colt single action. We got an empty gun here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have 2 shots here. Here's one going into the gun. There's one, and here's 2 shots going into the gun. Now we have 2 shots in the gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I'll do is I've got the 2 shots. And what I'll do is draw the gun once, I'll fire it twice, and while I'm at it, take the targets with me as fast as I can.
Okay.
The idea is to shoot the gun fast twice. Now let's give it a try, and I'll try and do it right the first try, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
I can hardly even see the balloons with this shitty quality. Wow.
You shot both?
Hold them. Hot and fired.
Holy fuck.
Fired. That wasn't even a good one.
That wasn't
This
even
guy's
good one, and
aimbotting.
both of them
100%.
are gone. He shot 2, and it sounded like it was 1 shot.
We can do that again, make it even better. So let's try
Do
that again
6.
just for fun.
Why only 2? Do all 6.
Here's 2. Let's give it a try. Okay?
Okay, 2 shots going to sound like 1, and he's going to hit both of the balloons.
That is actually kind of nuts. Truly, like, imagine trying to rob this guy.
But both of the bullets are gone.
You would, like, show your knife, and you'd be unloaded with 100 rounds in you
It's
before you could
absolutely
blink.
unbelievable, Bob. You are very, very, very quick.
That's pretty wild, actually. Jesus. Does he even touch? So don't you have to, with that gun, throw the hammer back manually? Isn't that how they do it? Kind of like McCree, where you fan the hammer. Did he even touch the gun, or does this guy have like Jedi force powers? That's fucking nutty. It doesn't even look like he made contact with the gun. Is he still alive? I mean, who's gonna take him? I mean, death wouldn't stand a chance against this guy. Thanks to the resub Squatch and Scuffed and the Prime Takaru. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you, Epic. And enjoy the Guinness, Spencer. And thanks for the bits Shadow, Ramon, and Ken. He died in a shootout. Yeah, with 15 phalanx guns, and he took 14 of them with him. Next, the Prime Sloth. Miami boat ramps? Seems awfully uninteresting. Is there a reason you've recommended Miami boat ramps? I see. They film people that are shitty at driving boats hitting the dock. Is it good?
Welcome back, everybody, to the greatest show on earth, and that is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I am your host, Broncos Guru, and
Thanks, resub Jaden, Passion, and Trademark.
Productions back down here at the ramp, and today we're at Boynton.
I don't know anything about the Steam Deck yet, just what it looks like.
Watch out, Pelican. Better get out the way, bro. And I don't think my man's got the right approach here. He's just a little off. I mean, it's close, for sure. I mean, he's just got to make a few minor adjustments.
Charlie and the Prime Dark Star.
Work. But the guy behind him's like, yeah, bro, I'm not waiting for your adjustments. Get out the way. Now you can have the whole ramp. And my man has full sent it out onto the dock blocker. If you're not familiar with the dock blocker over here,
when does it get wild?
Sandbars that, for whatever reasons, just I mean, that's probably now cheap ways to be grand.
That's pretty cute.
Ramp attached to the retrieval because we're able to back this up. May still be on the ground. This one I'm gonna have to see. I'm not
returning
sure how this
dumped
turn out
boats.
Because, being honest, I've not seen anybody try this attempt yet. I don't know why you would add flotation to a trailer that probably likely almost floats on its own anyway. And let's see how this goes. And yep, just as we thought. Man, this thing's gonna float to one side, and this is gonna make for a pretty interesting retrieval of the jet ski, I guess. I mean, I'm assuming my guy's done this.
Thanks to the resub Hypnotic.
This is a new one to me. I've not seen anybody.
Oh, I don't want to watch a Darman parody.
But it's interesting just to watch that this trailer's floating onto one side.
This guy looks like he knows what he's doing.
Our guy does not seem fazed by it, so he's gonna go ahead and go for that retrieval with it like that anyway.
I'll watch a New World Chase tag, I guess. I haven't found any ones that like really blow me away, but I'll still check it out again. Get a good match.
I can't imagine when he retrieves this that it's going to land flat on the trailer.
Thanks to Tier 1 Tofu.
I mean, let me know in the comments below if this is something you've seen done before, or if you think this will imagine going to be laying flat on the refloat sideways again. But as you can see, the ski's flat, the trailer's still at an angle. It's beyond me. Once again, we'll see what happens when he pulls out and land flat on the trailer. But once again, he can't just back this out, so he's gonna have to manhandle this thing to get it flat on the trailer, because if he just backs
it looks good to me.
He's just gonna have the same result because the trailer's floating again. So our guy's gonna get over here and see what he can do with this. I'm guessing this is.
Well, this is so fucking boring.
Well, curious, and you know that truck he got back. I couldn't imagine taking a good idea, but we see a lot of people do it, and my man's going for it as well.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks to the bits Phoenix, Chocobo, and Trees. Resub Robin. I was waiting for someone to just go like full throttle into the ocean. Yeah, that was boring. It's just people making minor mistakes or not thinking things through very well. Except for the last guy, he seems pretty fucking dumb. Already seen that hurts. This is the resub Taco Bell. Strange case of Yuka Takaoka. Oh, it's this one, right? Yeah. I started this, but chat told me that it's kind of fucked up. Apparently she murders somebody. Have you seen the $8 billion MMO scam? I don't believe that for even a second. Actually, tier 1 Manus. Just watch it. I can't, because apparently they show like the crime scene where she's covered in blood because she just stabbed the fuck out of someone. $8 billion MMO scam. This sounds like clickbait. There's the 8 million one, which I talked about. Yeah, there's no 8 billion. Thanks, the resub Manic. Interview with an inbred family. I don't know if I'm allowed to watch that. Interview with an inbred family? It's actually interesting. Alright, let's see what the modern Targaryens are up to, I guess. America's most inbred family? This just looks sad. This looks very sad. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Oof. It's an interesting video. I think it sounds a lot more like a very sad video. It's not like they chose to be the result of inbreeding. We watched a lot from them, Alexala. Ah, got you, Rip. Oh, I thought you were serious. My bad. I already watched the My Doom 1 Tofu. Have you seen Double King? Yeah, of course. I really don't like gas station encounters, man. I really don't. What was it? World Chase Tag, that's what it was. It's just very boring stuff from gas station encounters. So what's a good match here? Trading cards, are they NFTs? Best chase competition.
Chase 1, Hollywood Freerunners evading. Athletes, ready!
We've seen Soderman use that base of the mountain as a starting point before, and he uses the outside ring of the court to chase all the way around.
This is a pretty good chase.
Not panicking just yet, uses some height, but he hits a pole there over the sisters, and he's got his pace up again, but he's not cutting down the space, and Soderman's away. And
oh!
Doesn't stop him. He's got another point to lead off for the Hollywood Freerunners, and even the great Seth Ruji couldn't hunt him down.
Both of them look like they bailed there, both Seth and Kyle, but Kyle got away with the evasion, so all's well that ends well.
Kyle Soderman, even when he's eating platforms, he's picking up points and evasions.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what? What was the ruling there? He never tagged him. So if you bust your nutsack on one of these, it's instantly over? Is that how it works? Yeah, he never touched. So, what's the ruling? Oh, was there a time limit? I didn't even see it. Where was it? No, the time they have 20 seconds total. I see. I misunderstood. I was too focused on the actual chase, I guess.
Kyle, but Kyle got away with the evasion.
Thanks to Tier 1 Spencer, and the gift sub Spencer, the resub Arjun, and the resub Gnarls, and Beef Ride.
Chase 14.
Thank you, Payton, for that. I appreciate it.
Evading 2-all.
This as a matchup could be another belter.
Thanks, Buki.
Drops down from the mountain round the tilted cube as Frank Mejia chases after Eric Wolf. And look at the pace of these two. Eric Wolf committing, going all the way around the loading bay, now cross court. Frank Mejia in close attendance, and he keeps on trying to force an opportunity.
Oh, he blew it. Oh, I got him. Jesus Christ. Well, this is better than the ones I watched. But then again, this is the highlight reel.
Full sprint round, a whole lap of the quad, and then a small mistake by Eric looking to go on top of the mountain. This is basically like parkour, fast forwarded.
Yeah, I bet professional tag would be fun.
Chase 3. ABK Gray evading 0-all.
What is a Z score?
Olaf Wood now for Apex.
Is that true, Caden? Is it interesting or just kind of boring?
The loading bay, and he's after Guzman. Can he hold him down? Can he track him down? He nearly loses his footing, Olaf Wood, but keeps on going and into the loading bay.
Thanks to 3 gift subs,
Spence.
Spence.
In there, Ethan Guzman, very impressive. This guy, he says he's more about style, but look at the speed he's produced.
That wasn't even close.
Stunning from Ethan Guzman. And it puts APK
Sportsmanship is so cringe. I wish they fought.
The line to go all the way around the quad here. As I saw him come up against the front line, I think the moment that he was closest to being tagged, he managed to change direction on a dime, and that allowed him to get away from his opponent.
Thanks to Prime Viper.
3. Hollywood Freerunners evading 1-0. Hollywood Freerunners. Athletes ready!
It does not get any easier for him. He's just seen off Seth Wang, but can he see off Jason Burgesson, who is an incredible chaser?
I'm surprised there aren't more, like, injuries. I feel like running that fast with that many poles in there is a disaster.
They're just misplacing their feet at some crucial moments, and he dives and makes the tag just about, but it was very nearly Carl Soderman putting Hollywood another point clear.
For sure, Dan. Jason able to get that diving tag at the front line, but I believe Kyle misinterpreted the slip that Jason had at the tilted cube and thought that he was juking him. He wasn't, he fell over, and then because of that, Kyle lost a little bit of ground and managed to get the distance caught up on him.
Chase 7.
Nice, Carlos.
ABK Gray evading.
Ah, Frank again.
Athlete ready!
And boing, off he goes. Look at the pace. Look at that pace from Seth Wang. Frank Mejia. Oh, just managing to stay away from him and launching through the loading bay. Oh my word, this is ridiculous.
Frank got blasted.
2 blurs throwing himself.
That wasn't even close, poor Frank. Not bad. Entitled Karen gets arrested at Nordstrom. Isn't that an old one? Actually, I don't know if I've seen this one. Bodycam Lake Travis ISD school board candidate cited in mask dispute. Uh-oh, then it's serious. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was so loud.
Was the call taker able to get a last name? She's refusing to identify herself.
It's my God-given right to be here on this planet, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Correct? You just lied to me.
I lied to you about what?
You said I had to have an ID to be here.
No, you gotta identify yourself. When you're legally detained, you can play back on your video. When you're legally
Thanks for resub,
detained,
PJ.
you have a duty to identify yourself to a police.
Cappuccino and the gift sub what? Prime booty.
Legally detained, which I was not. That I have the.
Can you try to run her without a date of birth? White female, approximately 40, 45 years of age.
She seems nice.
How am I legally detained?
We were called here to investigate after because. Okay, so they're saying
and I called
that.
You too.
Okay, so let me.
I called the police too.
Are you going to let me talk, or are you going to be the only one talking?
What is she doing?
Because right now.
Is that a video or an audio recording?
For your safety purposes. Yes. But right now, you and I need to be talking, not them.
Says who?
You need to continue having a conversation with me. So, you said that she shoved you. You want to file assault charges. She's saying you shoved her and she has witnesses. You have witnesses to say that she shoved you.
She has the manager?
No.
No. Okay.
There are other employees that were in the fitting room.
I would hope. Okay.
I'm so confused on the lore. Jesus Christ. So it's like a scuffle?
Isn't that interesting how she only picked me?
Well, I have nothing to do with that at all.
She only picked me, the white person, not the black person wearing a mask. Do you think it's a racist thing? I don't know.
We're not here to talk about race.
Well, you know what? It kind of seems like it's a racist thing when the black woman
Oh boy.
has a mask on, but she comes after the white one.
Oh boy.
I mean, that's the only difference.
So that's something where you would file a complaint with Nordstrom Rack.
Okay, but I also want to file a complaint with you for her assaulting me.
Okay, and she also wants to file assault charges against you.
Okay.
That's the sign. Go ahead.
So did she win the election at the school board?
To prove all this.
Do you have a middle name?
Do you have a middle name?
Yeah, my name is Gene.
That's the value sign. That's the negative. White female, approximately 5'8" to 5'10".
There's the prime UG. And the gift sub K's and the resub J-Dub.
This is getting weird. Now they're saying if they can't identify me, they're taking me to jail. How do you identify the homeless?
They tell us their names, their date of birth. I mean, it's...
The patience it must take to interact with someone like this is unreal.
But we can't get to that. We can't get to that point. We're not on either side. We don't know what's going on because we can't identify you.
You are taking sides. Robert Eugene Eller, you are taking sides. Robert Gene Eller, you are taking sides.
I'm not taking sides.
And it's really sad. It's really sad.
We're trying to get information from you, but we can't even get it.
This is just annoying. Nothing interesting's happening. She's just very unlikable.
Ma'am, you can't leave because right now you're still detained.
No, you can't. You are being detained.
Why am I being detained?
Because we don't know who you are.
It gets better. I'll trust you.
Okay? We were called here.
Thanks to gift sub tier 1 and Nilly.
A situation, okay?
A situation where I was...
Which we're investigating. So if you are a victim...
Okay, where's the investigator?
If you
are you
are
an investigator?
Ma'am.
We are officers. We have to figure out
Carabelle.
what's going on.
If you're a victim of assault, we need to know who you are.
Carabelle. How did you know my name was Carabelle?
Because I heard you say it. You said it on the phone when you called 911. That's how
no, you just called and got it. Don't lie.
No.
You are lying to me. I heard you call the police officer that I talked to and get my name. Now you're lying.
Not a police officer on the phone.
Now
when
you're
you
lying.
Were in the fitting room.
You are lying. Stop. This is the second time I caught you in a lie.
Okay.
That means you get to legally kill her now. You can execute her for double lies. You can't do that.
The situation worse.
No, you are. By not following the law. First of all, I don't have to identify myself.
Yes, you do.
Actually, I don't. It's called common law. You should read up on it. I don't. Okay?
Common law, baby.
I am a woman of God. This is my right as much as it is yours. This is my land as much as it is yours. I did not sign up for this. I am a Christian woman of God, and you are not going to put your disgusting rules on me that are false and not true. I will not have it. You understand that?
Well, where's God
I will
now?
not have it. I'm sick of being bullied.
Then cuffs her.
I'm sick of being lied to, and it's not going to happen anymore. Do you understand? The CDC just released... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh god, I can't believe this happened. I hope she made it on the school board at least. She seems very powerful. What was her name? Carabelle? Thanks to resub Babadinko, Me Effect, and Prosciutto. Let's see. Let's see. Did she do it? Did she pull it off against all the odds? There's no conclusion there. Is there no update to this story? This was like almost 2 months ago. Thanks to the Prime Dragonfire. I feel like one day I'm gonna see my mom in one of these. Nah, you wouldn't see your mom here. That'd be like on OnlyFans or something. I can't find any follow-up here. I can't imagine she lost the school board election. She was a woman of God, which means she had to win. Thanks to the resub Jedha. And thanks to the resub, Just Cade. And Mr. J-Man and the Prime Shady and Lolly Please. Fucking Accusers of the Brethren. That's my girl. Oh, she's so good. Watch Schrodinger's Cat. I'm pretty familiar with the experiment. Thanks to the resub Potate. We'll do slapping in a little bit. I'm saving it for like the middle of the stream so everyone has a chance to get in here and not miss it and then be upset about it. We have plenty of time. It's early. Thanks to the resub Bugs. Thanks to the resub Vanch. And Oxidized. Alright, I'll watch Moment of Truth episode 5. I don't know why that one in particular. Like I said, I don't really like this show very much, but this one must be pretty wild. I'm not watching all 43 minutes unless I really get drawn into the lore.
Welcome to a special Monday night edition of the Moment of Truth. This episode was so controversial, it sparked a long debate as to whether or not to air it at all.
Thanks to Prime
Quite
Armored.
honestly, if I had
The
my
resub
vote,
None.
it would not air. It is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television, asking these questions and listening to the answers that were given. But in the end, it was decided that this episode should air. I will tell you, however, that the truth is often not pretty.
Thanks to
Here
Tier
it is.
1 plus
This
2
is
in the
the
5
Moment
gift
of
subs.
Truth.
Tonight, the
Abraham
controversial
Lincoln.
episode
I see
you
it.
weren't supposed to see.
Thanks for the
Housewife
gift subs,
Lauren
man.
Cleary will say anything in her attempt to win $500,000.
Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
What a weird question.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Her truth leaves her family shocked and destroys her marriage.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Ooh.
And just when she thinks it can't get any worse.
This question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise.
She gets
guest,
hit by
your
lightning.
ex-boyfriend Frank.
Oh.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Sometimes the truth goes too far.
This show seems super fake. Isn't it fake? Here's a Tier 1. Ratatat. And the Bits Jams. Yeah, it seems highly scripted.
Prior to tonight's show, all of our participants have undergone a rigorous polygraph exam. They don't know the results of that test, but if they tell the truth, they can win up to $500,000. And if they feel they may not have been truthful during the polygraph test, they can change
No,
their
I haven't
answers
seen
to
that, Mogan.
Let's meet our first participant.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old hair salon assistant from Piermont, New York.
Hi, Lauren.
She is the oldest of 3 children. She is married to a New York City police officer.
Thanks to
She
give
was
some
asked
spins.
over 50 questions by a polygraph examiner. 21 have been chosen for tonight.
Lauren Cleary, this is your moment of truth.
A lot of people are saying it's not fake, but how do you know that? Almost every single one of these shows is scripted. And I say almost, but I mean every single one of them is scripted.
Nice to have you here, Lauren.
Nice to be here.
How are you feeling right now?
Great, I'm pumped.
I guess that would be a good thing to be.
I was
know you're
there.
probably a little
Oh,
nervous.
okay.
You
Never
think you're going to
mind
be able
then.
to tell the truth in front of all of America tonight?
I hope
Thanks to
so.
resub Rambo, Soren, and Scusi.
Lauren, as you know, there are 6 levels of questioning.
This isn't fake, it's an actual lie detector.
And the more money
Okay.
you win, you can quit at any
Even
time.
throwing out the fact that polygraphs aren't extremely accurate, they could still just lie about what the results really were.
Without lying even one time,
Just
means
act.
everything in the game is over.
Got it.
Lauren, you're not only here telling the truth in front of all of America, you brought family and friends to support you as well. Let's meet them right now. Who's here?
I'm Frank, Lauren's husband.
Hello, Frank.
Frank.
Jay, Lauren's father.
What's up, Jay?
Tim, Lauren's mother.
Hey, welcome.
Monica, Lauren's sister.
Hey.
I'm Tim, Lauren's brother.
Welcome.
Shut the
Lauren.
fuck up.
Glad to have You know that these questions range from sometimes the silly to the very personal.
Is it tier 1 creamy?
Ready. Okay, I hope that you are. Lauren, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I am too. Let's begin.
Woohoo!
Okay, Lauren, we start with level 1, and it has 6 questions. All you have to do
Is
is
it
answer
tier
all
1
6
Meekle?
truthfully. You win $10,000.
Meekle 1?
Got it.
Remember, if you're ever concerned about the answers you gave on your polygraph exam,
Next resub twisted.
change them if you want tonight. Okay? What do you do for a living?
I am an assistant manager at a salon.
Question 1. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you did?
Oh shit.
Well, no, I have never.
That answer is
She's just executed when it's wrong. Here's the prime BTB and JO.
So far, so good. That's 1 truthful answer. 5 more to $10,000. What do you like to do for fun, Lauren?
$10,000 for that?
I don't know everything and anything. I'm up for anything.
Question 2. Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
What? Who is that common?
Frank, you think she's ever flashed a stranger? You know her.
I've flashed strangers, so I'm sure she's flashed strangers.
Oh, Frank's in good spirits right now. Nice.
Surprise you, huh?
Not at all.
Well, let's go to you. It's your moment of truth. Have
Aw.
you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
I'm going to have to say yes, Mark. I have.
that answer is
And I'll do it again too. Just pulls her fucking tits out.
true.
That's 2 truthful. 4 more to $10,000.
Thanks to
I see
resub
you used to work
Dylan.
as a veterinary assistant.
Yes.
You like
Oh,
animals?
nice reason. That's good.
I guess that would be important there, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Question 3. Would you give food to a stray dog?
Isn't that a sex crime?
before
I
you
think
give
so,
it to a
yeah.
homeless person?
What? What a weird what?
Well, I would have to say I'd rather give food to a dog rather than a homeless person.
All right.
So your answer would be yes?
Yes.
That's smart.
Answer
The parents, yes, that's our girl. We raised her that way. Very good. That's what we taught you. We don't like the homeless. We don't like them.
3 truthful, 3 more, $10,000. And one of the things I find so interesting about this program is that you'll answer something like that, and invariably the audience will applaud. That's right. Don't give food to homeless. Give it to the dog.
They just look at you with the cute puppy faces,
They
and
seem-
then you have somebody who's got a really nasty, dirty face. It's like,
Oh, okay. Now that you explain it, now I'm on your side.
No, I don't feel better now that you've
Now I get it.
there, Lauren.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Got your
okay.
brother and your sister here. Are you too close to Lauren?
absolutely.
Lauren, you would say you're close to your brother and sister?
Not as close as I would like us to be, but we're close.
That makes sense, Naruto.
Question 4. Have you
We'll
ever
get there.
derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
What a stupid question. These are cute. This is wholesome.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Yes, I have. I have.
that answer is
I believe that.
true.
That's 4 truthful answers. 2 more, $10,000.
Thanks to
Family friends,
resub
we're thrilled
Peepo.
that you're here, but you're not just
Chicken
here to listen,
teriyaki
because
sandwich, I think,
as
was
we've
the best
already
from
seen, the
Subway.
questions can have things to do with you. You do have a little bit of control. You see that button in front of you there. If at any time you hear a question you don't want to hear the answer, hit the button. We'll take that question out, replace it with a new question. You can only use it once, though, okay?
Yes.
You want to try it once, Frank?
Why not?
Get used to that button, Frank. It seems like we're going to be needing that.
$10,000, Lauren. So far, the questions have been fun, but not too hard.
Thanks to resub Geek.
Would you say you're a trustworthy person?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yes.
People can count on you?
I think so.
Question 5. Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
What? You obviously have to know something about her to even ask that, I guess.
Okay.
Did she rob the producers?
No, not waiting at all.
You're okay with this?
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I've come to terms with accepting this. So, yes, I have gotten fired from jobs.
Oh my god, robbing the corporations! How could you? God damn it!
Okay. That's 5, Lauren. One more truthful question, $10,000. Want to tell me about the time that you have fired?
I don't particularly like to talk about it, so what's in the past is in the past.
Was it Snapchat, like Ludwig?
I hope to some degree you have.
Exit tier 1, Nathaniel.
Is a police officer. So, what do you think about this, Frank?
Well, I arrested her, and so by me arresting her is me marrying her. So she's in my prison.
You are quite the romantic, Frank.
Oh, don't sound like it.
Yeah.
I was so confused on that metaphor. I thought he actually arrested her, and that's how they met.
A pretty deep question. That was only question 5 on your way through 21 of these questions.
I know.
The reason I bring that up is that you've answered 5 questions. You haven't won anything. You're 1 question away from $10,000. Yes.
Exit Prime.
What do you want me to ask you? This
Captain Slack.
Bring it on, Mark.
Lauren Cleary, this is your $10,000 moment of truth. Question 6. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment?
Yes. I mean, yeah, obviously she would. She's already done it and got caught. Now, if there's a guarantee, why not?
Oh my goodness.
Kind of tricky to answer given what you've just shared, isn't it?
Exit tier 1, Leo, in the Prime Toxin,
Itself.
in Short, and the resub Grood,
I
in
am
Prime
going to
Kush.
say, no, I would not.
Uh-oh, you lied! You posted cringe!
Something we'll find out right after this break. We'll find out more about Lauren Cleary right after this.
Coming up, Lauren Cleary pushes the
Thanks for Prime Firebird.
too far.
Do you believe you might other than your husband?
Stop. Stop spoiling it. Trying to watch the anime.
Special edition of the Moment of Truth continues.
Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. I'm here with Lauren Cleary, who's just been asked a pretty difficult question, especially with what little we've learned about you already.
Thanks to
I asked
resub
you,
Comatose.
if you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment? Your answer was no, you would not. Before we find out if that's a lie or if it's the truth, Frank, do you believe it?
I do. I do not think she would again. Definitely not.
Let's find
Would
out.
you steal, Frank? Like from the evidence locker?
Answer is true.
Oh, wee! She's an angel! Let's go!
Congratulations.
She's a fucking saint!
You won, honestly and legally, $10,000. Good start. You've made it through the first level. You have $10,000. That is your money to keep, Lauren, if you walk away right now. If you don't walk away, it's at risk every time I ask a new question. To get to the top of level 2, you'll win.
I like how they already kind of made her like a villain
But you can
within
stop
the
at
first
any time.
6.
You want to go on?
What do you guys think?
Yeah, let's run it! Exit tier 1, 1 mil for
Would you
$1.
consider yourself more of a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl.
So you like to stay up late?
Yes, I hate waking up early in the morning. I hate it.
Next the resub Hug.
Question 7. Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank? What do you think the answer is?
Let her answer. We'll see.
So, all right.
Hey, yep.
You, Lauren.
We'll see, I
Since
wonder.
you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank?
You better not.
Be asleep,
You better not, Harpy.
headache, so yes.
Oh.
that answer.
Very good.
True.
Yeah. Frank's not good at having sex. Alright, let's go.
On your way to the next level, $25,000. Congratulations. You have a lot of friends?
Used to. Not so much anymore.
Question 8.
I wonder why.
Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
This seems very scripted, but people keep telling me it's not.
I do.
That answer is true.
You're holding her back, Frank.
That's number 8. 3 more, I give you $25,000, but each time you risk your $10,000. Warren, that's got to be tough to move with your husband to a new place and leave all of your friends.
Maybe give sub Q in the prime traumatic.
Take each day as it comes, right?
Yeah. Each day as it comes.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up myself. I'm gonna stop relying on chat. This seems extremely fake, but everyone was screaming at me when I hinted at such. Let's see. Okay. It took me literal one Google search to immediately have it revealed that it's all fake. Thought so. Does seem there was a controversy with it though. What's this about? Oh, it's like a really trivial controversy. Looks the resub techno. Interestingly enough, this was actually an adaptation of a Colombian game show called Nothing But the Truth. Though there is an article about this woman in particular. It says, woman who admitted to cheating on Moment of Truth says she did it for money. Oh, wait, this is... Wait, whoa, what? The wife of a New York City cop who admitted to cheating on him and wanting to be married to another man on Monday's... oh, this came out when it came out. Lauren Clary, 26, and her husband Frank, 24, came away from the show with no prize money, no job offers, and a possible divorce. So is it real, or is this just continuing with the ruse since this came out same year? How about I get a little more specific? Interestingly enough, no one specifically talks about this one. Moment of Truth thing. Huh. So this one is legitimate, it seems. In May 2008, which is 3 months after this aired, Frank Clary filed for divorce after discovering her continued sexual relations with her ex-boyfriend, along with several other men. Holy shit. Sometimes with more than one man at a time, Clary stated. So this was after the show. I'm sorry for the spoilers. I just wanted to make sure this was real, because what's the point in just playing along with a little circus act? So the show is not real, but everything she said actually is, it seems. So if you look it up, the questions are staged, the answers are staged, and the winners are staged. If the loved ones will find out the truth, whether you tell the truth or lie, you won't lie, so you win money, everyone's a winner. And then it's like the tagline. But the questions and answers and winners are staged. But I guess this is an exception. Interesting. Let it ride.
How long you two been married?
2 years.
You're really starting out.
Yeah.
Would you say your family is very supportive of you?
I think so.
Thanks to Tier 1
Question
Bear
9.
Plays and the resub Big Beef, Luke,
Would you
and
ever be a
Amos.
surrogate mother for
And
your
Yoda.
sister if she were unable to have children?
That's a review, not an actual fact? What are you talking about? Was it? Wasn't that an interview with the guy? Hold on. Or did I get baited? Sorry, this is deep. Oh, you're right, that was just a review. I thought that was an interview with the guy. You're absolutely right. This is all over the place. I'm getting fucking confused here. I'm just gonna... Who cares? I'm just gonna pretend it's real from now on. I don't even know anymore.
Yes, I would be.
That answer is...
Thank you, resub Pedro. And the gift sub Bear Plays.
true.
Wow.
Cody interviewed the host. I did hear about that, but the host isn't gonna say that it's fake.
That's sort of like, would you donate an organ?
Even when a show is proven fake, the host still says it's real. Because it's dumb to say it's fake.
But would you truly do that? And she just proved that she truly would do that for you.
It's really nice. I've never heard of it from her mouth before.
We've talked about how close you are with your brother and your sister. I know now how committed you are to your sister, if she were to need it. Would you say you're close to mom and dad?
Thanks, resub Carl, San, and Seraph.
Again, not as close as I would like to be, but...
You aware of that?
I love her unconditionally.
Yeah, whatever.
Question 10. Do you think your parents are proud of you? This is one of those questions that looks easy.
Yeah.
But you and I both know how hard that can be.
Yeah.
Thanks, gift sub Bear. Again.
The truth, Lauren.
Yeah, just say no and move on.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Oh.
Don't answer yet. We'll be right back right after this. My other than your husband. If I were...
This special edition of the Moment of Truth continues.
Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. Before the break, I asked you this question. Do you think your parents are proud of you?
I don't know how they couldn't be.
Are you proud of her?
We've had this
Thanks to resub Slider, Catterfee, and Ranch Boy.
Your parents are proud of you, yes or no?
No, I don't think my parents are proud of me.
You fucking awful parents, get the fuck out of my studio.
That answer is...
Make me sick. She's a goddamn angel.
True.
These are the 5 gift subs, Jack. And the resub, Can You Dig It?
Mom and Dad, are you proud of her?
She doesn't have anything to make me proud of her.
Liar.
I love her unconditionally.
Can we get Siri back on here and say that's a lie?
Okay, here's where we are. You've answered 10 questions truthfully. If you can answer question 11 truthfully, you've won $25,000 and the right to keep going.
Thanks, resub Daniel.
Given how emotional you feel right now and how difficult this is already, there's no shame in walking out of here with $10,000, even with only one question left. So, Lauren, this really is a moment of truth for you. Are we going to stop now, or do you want this question to last?
Do it. Let's go. Are you proud of your parents? Are you proud of me? Am I doing good as a host?
$25,000 moment of truth. Question 11. Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
Oh my god. Thanks for some bear in the resub dank. I'm just watching a shitty little game show.
Yes, I do.
You going to bed?
No. Well, I am single, but
No.
still playing.
Stardew?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just married Shane.
Good shit.
Yeah. You cheated on me. With who?
Hmm?
Who did you cheat on me with?
What are you talking about?
So who cheated on me?
No,
I
we're
didn't
talking about the show.
I thought you were
No.
wiping somebody in the show or something.
No, they're talking about the show.
Because I was going to say same because I just married Shane in my game, but...
True. Thanks for Prime
We will
Soup.
talk about what you do next in our game, but I'm interested to know why you
No, what?
ran out of your seat and hugged her. Is it
Oh.
that she won the money or that she's keeping the secret?
I'm already in trouble. I don't know. Both. I don't know.
A little bit of
Hmm?
both.
We'll
huh?
talk later.
I didn't think he was going to come over here
At
and
some
hug
point.
me.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Well, I get the feeling that this is something you guys are going to discuss without us.
I think she wants to know.
Anything you want to say, Mom?
We'll talk later.
You have $25,000.
Here's Prime
That
Soup.
much we know is true.
Oh, I already said that. And thank you, Nino. These are softballs. Ask if she's ever killed somebody in cold blood.
So close to home that they've had you teary.
And then get the cops on standby.
To as personal as they're going to get.
I know.
The next level is 4 questions. If you can be truthful through those 4 questions, you will win $100,000.
Why don't you need a cum bucket? Why don't I need a cum bucket, or is that the question you're thinking of?
You lose the $25,000 you've already earned.
Thanks for gift sub, Kai.
My question is, what are you going to do? Do you want to continue, or are we going to stop here? We will find out right after
Jesus
this.
Christ.
Stay with us. Have you attempt to win $500,000? That's it. I want to warn you. Welcome back to the Moment of Truth. I'm here with Lauren Cleary.
100K just to answer some questions. Easiest money ever.
Mom and Dad,
That's what
brother
I
and
thought.
sister, everybody is here, relatively intact at this point. Is that fair to say? Yeah. You have $25,000, Lauren. Before the break, Lauren, I asked you, is that enough money, $25,000, or do you want to risk it to go on? And I promise
Let's go!
these questions would get more personal. They were already very personal, far more personal than half the people watching the show would even endure. And I'm looking.
What are you
at this
talking about? They're not that
next
personal.
later on,
What are you?
right now. It's gonna get
You ever shown your tits? You ever steal money from where you work?
To be honest, I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest. So.
Okay. How noble.
So that means
We're gonna keep going.
we're gonna keep going.
Let's go! We'll ride.
Okay. How's the communication between you and your husband, Frank?
Horrible. I hate him. This is
We're
bad.
working on it. We're working on it.
Yeah, Frank?
Yeah.
Question 12. Do you secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
Oh, fuck yeah. All of them, actually. Every single one of them. The thing I don't get, though, like, if this is... Sorry to pause. If this isn't fake, then she would have known these questions existed beforehand, so she would know this shit was coming up. Because they did the polygraph before this. So she would absolutely know of these questions, right? I just don't understand how this could possibly not be fake. But the divorce was apparently real according to the articles. It's just, I don't know. This whole thing's so confusing.
What do you think, Frank?
I think I want to hear her answer.
They asked 50 and picked 21, but she would still know these existed. Wouldn't she be afraid of them?
The answer is no.
That answer is
Thanks to Tier 1 Indie K.
true.
Whoa! Let's go! She's the perfect wife.
That's 12 truthful. That one scared me.
Really?
Yeah. Scared you, Frank?
A little bit. I got confidence in her though.
You
so
have confidence.
I trust her. Yeah.
Thanks to the
have
bits.
$25,000.
Dolan and trees.
You're 3 questions away from $100,000, and you said the money is really.
That's
not
kind
the
of what I
object.
was wondering, trees, yeah. And thanks to
Think
resub
about the
Dylan
people,
and
not
Dolphin.
just you, but think about the people who will hear your truth tonight. What do you want to do? Do you want question 13?
Why would you ever lie? Yeah, lying seems like such a dumb strategy here, because then it immediately gets proven wrong, so it's a waste. You just lose money.
They'll eventually appreciate the answer. So I want number 13. Lucky number 13.
I hope so.
It really just doesn't make any sense, to be honest.
I know that
Unless you
do
truly
this,
forgot
you don't
during
have
the
as many friends as
polygraph.
you used to have, but do you occasionally like the girls' night out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like, it's important to have those nights,
It is.
right? Question 13. Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
Oh, boo! Fuck you, Lauren! Why would you do that? Fuck you, Lauren! Boo! You sack of shit! Did you?
That's a good one. That. Yeah. Right in the ticker. Right there.
I tried to warn you.
No, it's okay.
Thanks to the Prime Margot.
Yes, I have.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it's whatever.
answer is
Wedding ring's kind of lame.
Boy.
true.
Whee! Why aren't you having fun, Frank?
It's in place now.
That's 13 truthful answers. So I congratulate you on you being truthful. 2 more to $100,000, but that is a truthful answer that I can't even spin to be a good answer. Frank,
Apparently it did, Domino.
how do you feel about that?
Maybe I'm sure she has her reasons, and I'll find out later.
Yeah. And if I don't like the reasons, you're going to jail.
I don't know if I have the stomach for the rest of these questions.
You're making it worse on us.
I'm being as honest as I know how to be. I look at the question. I don't know you guys before we meet here, and this is a doozy.
True, Lincoln. Thanks to the bitch
Stop me
Catholic.
before I ask the question if you don't want to answer it. Hit the
I don't
button
know,
if you wanna
Catholic.
hear the
Maybe. I
answer.
don't know.
So
Thanks to the
I'll
resub
just
memer.
ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon?
We didn't have a
It
honeymoon.
was nice.
Frank?
And we had a good time. We enjoyed ourselves.
No.
Question 14. Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Why only on the wedding day? That seems like an odd, like, specification. Why not just in general? Damn it.
So I'll just ask you this before we get into the question. Did you and your husband have a nice honeymoon? Do you believe you
Thanks to
might have
Tier
been
1
in love with a
Noonie.
former boyfriend on your wedding day?
And the resub Ekix in the prime pineapple.
Oh, man.
That would be pretty wild, Frenulum. Oh, the mom is mean mugging real hard.
Yes, I believe I was.
Yay! Whee!
Answer is true.
Hey, that's money, Frank. Let's go.
So that's 14 truthful answers. One more, you win $100,000, but I'm sure I'm not the only one watching this program wondering if that $100,000 is worth it given what we're doing.
Yeah, it
But
definitely
your
is.
Your
For
relationship,
Frank, at least.
your choices. Frank,
Now he knows he made a
were you aware
mistake.
that she had those feelings on your wedding day?
No. I knew that she did have feelings for, you know, ex-boyfriends, and everybody does. I didn't know that she might have been in love with them.
That being said, I am a cuck, so it's okay. I'm alright.
One more question gets you $100,000, unless you tell me to stop. I can't talk you into stopping, can I?
No, I'm ready for number 15.
Thanks to the resub Weenie and the Prime King. Oh, that'd be huge, Koopa.
All right. I don't think you really are ready for number 15, but if you want it, I'm going to give it to you.
Let's get it.
Okay.
You're making this worse than it is.
I don't think I can make this worse than it is. This is your $100,000 moment of truth. And this question will not be asked by me. It's by a surprise guest.
This guy we found outside.
Oh my.
Lauren, can you tell everybody
Who's
who
this pussy?
is? Or do I need to do it?
I can't speak right now, so.
This is your ex-boyfriend, Frank.
Another Frank! Oh my god, it's his evil twin! Ah!
Hello, Frank.
How you doing?
Another Frank! Double Frank! The anime villain.
Frank has a question for you.
Thank you, Tier 1
And I
Flub,
hope this
Tier 1
$100,000
Spaceship,
if you
and
win it
Prime
is
Isaiah,
worth this
Purple,
question.
and Resub Bubble, and
Don't want the
Smitty,
answer, you still have
and
the button.
Cash.
I don't need to remind you.
and Scott.
This question is for $100,000. When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Oh, fuck yeah, fist bump, let's go. Is that an offer, or like, what's up with that? I'm ready to leave him right now, even if you weren't here. Thank you, resub Zeus. True Domino.
Lauren, one more question gets you $100,000. Unless you tell me to stop. I can't talk you into stopping, can I?
No, I'm ready for number 15.
I don't think you really... This is your one...
God damn, they replayed the whole thing.
And I hope this $100,000, if you win it, is worth this question. If you don't want the answer, you still have the button. I don't need to remind you. This question is for $100,000.
Easy 100K, let's go.
When you're ready, question 15.
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
Yeehaw! What do you think, Frank? Frank.
That question is a devastating question.
Yeah, talk to us, Frank. What do you think?
You could avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank.
Yeah, why would you hit the button? You'd really want it. Okay, well, we have our answer.
Okay. Hold on a second. Audience, I know that this is entertaining to watch.
Thanks to give sub Lizard and the resub Husky.
This is real. Frank wanted to hear the answer to this question. Monica, why did you hit the button?
I don't want to hear that answer. I don't think anyone will want to hear that answer.
Yeah, let's just pretend that the marriage is healthy. That's a good idea, Monica. You're a fucking genius. Get out of here, please. Can you leave? Why are you here?
Okay. I have a question to replace that with. Before I do that, my question to you, Lauren, is: did she just save you or cost you $100,000?
Sure, I don't know.
One of the things that you know if you watch the program is that I will replace the question, but I can't guarantee that that question is going to be any easier.
Thanks, resub King.
Here's another question that your ex-boyfriend Frank will ask in place.
If I wanted to raw dog you right now, would you let me? Circle yes or no.
I've given Frank an alternate question. It replaces the one that Monica stopped. If you are truthful, it'll be worth $100,000, and I hope, Lauren, that is a gamble that's worth it for you. So, ex-boyfriend Frank?
Mm-hmm. Hello, Frank.
Again, question 15.
Evil Frank?
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Or do you think the other Frank is cooler than me? I did play football in high school.
Well, want to be honest and say yes.
Yes! Fist bump. Let's go, Frank.
That answer is...
Yeah. Evil Frank's kind of happy.
I'm not sure what to say. You've answered 15 questions.
Thanks to resub Pro Jake and Gamer.
You've won $100,000.
Gamer Kane.
First of all, Frank, is there anything you want to say at this point?
There's really nothing else I can really hear, so might as well just go for it.
True. That's true. Like, there's a huge weight off his shoulders.
About this ex-boyfriend at all?
Yeah, earlier on in our marriage, but I mean, I didn't know he was still an issue.
I mean,
you're a cop. You can
like
just
that, I can only,
kill him.
Assume that you're not happy. Are you unhappy?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Lauren, what do we do here?
What? We move on, right? Like we'll be all right. Marriage is fine.
What else is there? You know, I mean, just go for it.
This is a little bigger than the game right now.
Not true.
So you have
It's all about the game, baby.
Okay. You
Thanks for
leave
5
here
gift
with
subs, Purple.
$100,000 right now, and you go home with your husband, Frank.
True,
and you have to
Nino.
now figure out where you two are.
We're $100,000 richer, baby. Let's go.
What else is there to really tell me? What?
Yeah.
Let's fucking... This guy is worthless. Let me just say, them bringing him here has done nothing. He hasn't helped. He hasn't said a word. He's just been like a really active spectator from the front row. I'm waiting for his hero moment.
We certainly aren't going to keep you here. If you've had enough, you can take $100,000 and leave. But Frank makes a very good point. After this bomb that's been dropped, what else is there? You know, I don't. You know the questions. What else is there? So what do you want to do? You want to leave it
Thanks to the Prime
$100,000
TLC.
or 3 more questions?
I guess
get you
Frenulum, true.
$200,000?
Thanks again, Purple. Let's go! Yeah, we don't care about this Frank. He's not my son. Why do I care? Fuck him. Go. Let's go, Lauren. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go. Do you want me to beat up Frank? I'll beat him up. Let's go. No, I'll beat him up. Okay, just give me a second.
You only have to mess up once to lose everything. Mom, what do you say for her to do?
I say, take it, leave it now. I know, Mom would say that.
But I want to hurt.
Keep on going.
Yeah, I want to hurt Frank a little more. Until Frank walks off this stage, I'm gonna keep going.
I will let you know that the questions I've already asked you.
He's a tier 1 Uki and a tier 1 Nifty.
Over my line.
And the resub Cat.
You probably know what's coming next.
I think so.
And you want it anyway.
Let's get it. You cheated on him or what?
Question 16. Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Why aren't we having fun anymore, damn it? Smile, Frank. What's wrong?
I wish the button was still there.
Yeah, telling me.
Yeah, that'd really help things. I'll just close my ears or plug my ears and close my eyes.
Say yes.
That answer is true.
Hey, fist bump Frank, let's go.
2 more gets
We're cruising.
But be careful. One mistake, you lose it all. Are you feeling like you should go for it now?
Thanks for Prime, Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay. Question 17. Do you think you're a good person?
Oh, duh. Have you not been listening? Fuck yeah.
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
I agree.
answer is
Yeah, you're great.
That answer is
I guarantee this is the one that's false, 100%. This really feels so scripted.
false.
But allegedly it's not. I already knew that was coming. This really feels fake. But I can't actually find anything that confirms it is.
So sorry. Why do you think this came up as a lie for you when I asked you, do you think you're a good person?
Because even after everything I have done, stealing the money and everything, I think that I.
Yeah, that's the worst thing you did.
Why I think I am a good person.
Yet it came up as a lie, which means that somewhere in you, you haven't forgiven yourself, and you, somewhere,
But you should.
your truth is that you don't think you're a good person at all. Why don't you go out?
That's probably like objectively true too.
I wish you the best.
All that and you didn't even get any money out of it.
Honestly,
So again, allegedly that is true. I can't find anything confirming it's fake. And Frank really did file for a divorce 2 months after that, or 3 months after that aired. So I just don't know, man. This is a very confusing moment for me. Usually I'm immediately on like the it's all fake side because it always is. But this is one of those peculiar pickles that I just can't find enough about. Thanks to the tier 1 Beanie Boy and the resub Double Leg and Zottle. Do you think Frank took half the money in the divorce? What money? She fucked up. think it's not fake in the sense that they just fish for the worst people. I just don't know. Because that really did ruin their marriage. And I also think it made it really hard for her to find a job. Because this was apparently a pretty popular show. I never watched it until Just Chatting Night when someone recommended it once, but it was not this episode and it's pretty boring. So I imagine, like, stealing from her job, cheating on her husband, fucking other men, you know, like, probably made it difficult for her. Even if it was scripted. Anyone can say they got a divorce to someone they're married to. Neither one of them have ever made a public statement since this. I've looked up both of them, and I can't find anything other than when Frank Clary signed or filed for divorce in May. And it wasn't him that said that. It's a report of him filing for a divorce in May of that year. But then again, I haven't looked very hard. Maybe it's out there. I don't know. Still entertaining, even if it is fake, which I still think it is. I think it's a tier 1 Francis. But it did feel real, maybe it was. Either way, the marriage is ruined, so that'll work. I'm going to fill up my... Well, actually not fill up my water, but I am going to take a piss. Do one of the 2 things that I planned. I'll be right back. Give me 1 sec. I'm back, team. Thanks to the resub Half Past Drunk in the Tier 1 C. Francis, Tier 1 Mortimer McFly, Tier 1 Thanos Energy, and Tier 1 Cam Cam. in the Prime League, and resub Cornbread, Arizona Green Tea, and the Dollar Nelson. They spoke in an interview for the New York Post, and apparently Frank already knew about the cheating, but wasn't prepared for the emotional drain of going public with it for money. What? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, my wife kind of just fucks like every dude ever. So I use that to my advantage by bringing it on TV and making myself look dumb and crying. Like, that's such a dumb plan. I can't imagine that at all. I really think that is absolutely not the case. Thanks to the resub Ryland, Thomas, Tramzarama, Poke Champion, Rainbow Jack, and the gift sub Full Metal, and the 5 gift subs Lillers. Prime Dad Bod, thank you. Baggage is a show I don't like. I have checked that one out and did not like that. I've given that a couple tries. Thanks to the resub Reese. He wanted the money. Yeah, but I can't imagine he actually thought he would be getting the money out of that. It's a very risky plan. He got $0 out of all of it in the end. You really wouldn't do that for $500,000? Well, what do you mean? So he had to know his wife was cheating and then somehow get her selected for the show. Like, it's a very risky plan. Like, it makes no sense. Why wouldn't you just end it when you knew she was cheating? It really makes no sense. Like, that just doesn't add up. You'd have to, like, literally... Fuck, I don't even know how you draw it up. Like, I don't know how you'd even audition for the show. Like, maybe just to be a complete scumbag or something, assuming it's real? It just doesn't make sense. Thanks to Tier 1 Exploding Gamer in the Prime, Robin Hood and Tyler. I remember in one episode of Moment of Truth, the husband confessed to being with an underage girl. What? Alright. Was he immediately arrested, or like, what's up with that? Chris Hansen guest host. Yeah, of course I've seen the Elijah Wood prank interview, man. That was an old, very popular video. Welcome to fucking. Probably can't look that up on Twitch. That was episode 9. Nah, I'm not gonna watch another one tonight. Let's get to slapping in just a minute. Let's watch a couple more things that aren't slapping, then we'll do slapping. You going to bed? Oh, okay, hold on. Give me just 1 sec. Alright. Night, bed. She downstairs. Alright. I'm back. Ooh, definitely can't do most recent, then you get nudity. Not making that mistake. Bad Elementary Band. Whoa. I don't want to just see some kids not play music very well. I'm just kids. Exit Tier 1 Rack. Thank you to the Tier 1 Jolly, or the gift sub Jolly, and the resub Gam Gam. I wish there was another Ultimate Gamer style show. But no such luck, we've seen them all now. New Nexpo video. What's it about? What are the Walton files? Doesn't sound very good. I don't care about the Walton files. I vaguely heard about those. Thanks to the resub Decker. It is. That's what you guys said about the Cult and the Dead MMO, and that one was really underwhelming. It was basically nothing. And I kind of remember hearing about these at some point. This is just going to be one of those creepypasta things, I think. I'm not huge on those. It's a horror series. Even worse, so it's just a series of on-purpose bad horror. Thanks to gifts of mustard and palo. When was your last cockroach encounter? A while ago, actually. It has been a long time. It's Five Nights at Freddy's inspired. Then absolutely fucking not. Why are you saying it's good then? You know I don't like Five Nights at Freddy's. There's nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's that I like even a little bit. Fuck no. The only thing I like about Five Nights at Freddy's is the Nicolas Cage movie that was inspired by it. Thanks to the resub Snickerdoodle and the gift sub Jerry and Paolo. 5 craziest mind-altering substances. What's wrong with Five Nights at Freddy's? It's fucking boring. It is the most boring horror game imaginable. It is a game where you literally fucking sit still and just wait for jump scares. Or if you're playing correctly, you wait for nothing to happen. Thanks to the tier 1 Sean. And the resub CEO of Segs. And the Prime Madams. You just don't get it. True. It's too much for my little brain. The lore. Well then read it. Don't fucking play the miserable games then. Maybe the lore is good. Couldn't tell you. It's buried in a shit series. Watch Toad Venom. Awfully vague. Is there something interesting about Toad Venom? Oh, I see. It's a hallucinogenic? Wow, that's a little interesting. Getting high with hallucinogenic toad profit. It's a cool title. Thanks to the resub Lude, Rick, and Gilding. Can't watch that, Tan. Nope. Not wrong, Mugs. Could be right. It makes you puke for 12 hours. Where's like a short video on it then? That sounds kind of interesting. I don't know enough about toad venom.
Flip or Flop star Christina Hawk reveals she smoked toad venom and says it was life-changing. The 38-year-old who recently went Instagram official with her new boyfriend Joshua Hall.
Well, this sounds awful. Probably enough of that. I'll never try toad venom. Thank you, Christina. My 46th Christmas dinner in prison. Is this prison cooking? Have we seen Bad Bob's Prison Life, or was it a different channel?
Merry Christmas, everybody. How's everyone doing out there?
Doing good. Hope you're doing well, Bad Bob.
Enjoying your holiday. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Bob, and I live in a maximum security prison somewhere in the United States. Actually, this is my 46th year in the penitentiary.
Thanks to Tier 1 Han Wilson in the Prime Texas and the resub Yeet.
I know nothing about the free world.
Oh.
Sad to say. Anyway,
this guy has such a deep
I'm
voice.
here today to show you what prisoners are eating for Christmas dinner. Now, every prison is different.
It's definitely
throughout
fake.
The United States. Some prisons.
I am curious. Do you think that that's fake? He's in prison, mind you. Where would he get editing software to change his voice, or where would he find a voice changer? I feel like he's doing that with his voice. Chat's kind of divided on it. An app? I definitely don't think he's filming this on a phone. I bet this is like a camcorder that they were able to sneak in. I would be kind of shocked. But again, I'm not super knowledgeable. I know for prison cooking, they didn't use a cell phone. But maybe now they've upgraded.
Feed better than others. Unfortunately, I am in one that the food is just absolutely horrific. So,
Thanks to the Prime.
Be the
Modernmony and the resub Bone Thug and Tier 1 Fop Tart.
As some of you may have seen, Thanksgiving was chicken, and that was definitely a boss meal. That was the best meal to date. So, without further ado, let's see what we have for dinner.
Oh, jackpot! Woo! A
lot of food on this
block
list.
of cream cheese and
Definitely more than usual.
slop. Bunch of slop.
They said we were having turkey, and it looks like they didn't lie. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I got a little plastic spork here. Oh yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Looks pretty good.
Turkey quite like this. Not in decade. Look at that big chunk. Oh my goodness.
Thanks to Prime Snowhound and the recent
I gotta
Chocobo.
try this, if you don't mind. Wow. Unbelievable.
Is that a cranberry?
Right now.
100% fake. Everyone's so quick to call things fake. I do imagine this one might be, but there are a lot of like actual prisoners that film in prison. It's not uncommon, but they, like I said, they usually don't use like a fucking smartphone. Thanks to the resub Gaming Rutabaga. American prison food gets way worse. Well, I believe you. It's a prison. Prison potato chips? Thanks to the Prime. Hey, it's Mo. New Zealand deck commercial? Is that just like a company you work for? The whole shebang. Chips so good you'll have to go to jail to get them. Are they good?
I mean, they're pretty good.
That settles it.
Pittsburgh. You might be
Thanks,
wondering
Resub
why
Funyun.
I'm traveling through the airport with
I haven't. Oh, I have seen
suitcase
that
full of
tree.
potato chips.
Yeah.
Well, these aren't just any potato chips. They're jail chips. Easy to get from the prison commissary, much harder to find on the outside. They're part of a cottage industry of food made specifically for people behind bars. They're called the whole shebang, and they taste like a
It's a cool
combination
name.
of salt and vinegar and barbecue, plus a bit of every other flavor ever known, all in one chip. They're really good. And people are obsessed with them. Since you can't buy them in stores, former prisoners are scouring the internet, posting on message boards,
What?
going through eBay, flooding the company's Facebook page.
They should just release it to the public.
Get their hands on a bag of shebang.
Why not?
They're the reason I'm on the road to Elko, Pennsylvania, population 323, just an hour outside of Pittsburgh, to meet Terry Workman, one of their biggest fans.
You won't find another potato chip.
Hey, Terry.
Punch in the whole shebang.
Terry posted on the Whole Shebang Facebook page. And
You can literally find these at any corner store.
For these chips.
Have I been lied to?
My friend.
What do you mean? You're telling me I can get the whole shebang now? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. They even have a website I could order them from. Incredible reporting, NBC. I mean, how new is this? I see this dating all the way back to 2015. Yeah, which would be before this. I'd do some quick math. Here's the Prime Hurricane, the resub month fast. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Robraf. I can get them at Walmart. Well, then I'll have to get some myself. Give them a try. Trash or Smash? What a cool title for food review. Is the food garbage, or would I actually have sex with it? You gotta get those chips? Yeah, I'll try it. "19-year-old impaired driver crashes in the police officer." I see you've been on Reddit today, have you? That was very popular there. Seen that one before, though. Thanks to the resub Phase Doge. 24 COD and Dash of Trash. Yeah, we've watched those before, Hearts. That's what I was referring to. Thanks to Prime Eggs. The man that Finland forgot. The Vanishing of Vesa Matti Francila. Is this like an interesting story or kind of boring? This is a nutty story. Okay, I'll let it ride for a minute. See if I get captivated. Thanks to the 5 gift subs, Hawk. And the resub Jam. Thank you for that, Hawk. Thanks to the gift sub Cansada. Thanks to tier 1 synapses. Whew.
Each year in Finland, around 2,000 people are officially reported missing. Most of these individuals are either found or arrive home safely, but roughly 20 of those who disappear remain lost forever.
Probably just left.
Despite this tragic truth, what links these disappearances together is the hope that they will one day return, as someone is always looking for them. The same can't be said, however, for one man from Finland who was lost for 15 years before anyone even noticed.
There's a gift sub EJB. It's not just unsolved, it's unresolved.
In March 2016, Henry Mikkola, the owner of an air conditioning company in Pori, Finland, was sweeping the units in multiple properties in the area. He came across a studio apartment which needed servicing, so knocked on the door to be let in. After receiving no answer, Henry contacted the deputy landlord of the property, Mikko Puu, to call out a locksmith to get into the room. The locksmith
What a pussy, just kick it
managed
down.
to open the door.
Like an action
But what lay
hero.
before them would be something that neither of them would have expected. As the door swung open, thousands of unopened letters, leaflets and magazines fell out into the hallway. The home was completely absent
I already
of its
did a
owner,
chips tier list
and it
irrational.
looked and smelt as though it had been left vacant for years. The place was a complete mess, which, along with the unopened post, had other noticeably strange features. The whole apartment was wired up with makeshift electrical devices which were considered highly dangerous and hazardous. There was no phone, yet there were several hundred speakers lying around the room, and the whole studio
So he was a
completely
DJ.
disconnected from the electrical grid. The most bizarre item found in the property was a large handwritten note left visibly on display for all to see.
Exhibit Spencer.
A rough translation reads as follows. My apartment is not connected to the power grid, and therefore it is not permissible to conduct electrical repairs or inspections whilst I am away.
Oh, it's a long note.
The illegal
Jesus
and deadly
Christ.
electrical works of my apartment are my criminal evidence and may be touched only when I'm present.
Whew.
I do not have a guardian or representative who could make decisions for me. A record, as
Thanks to
prescribed by the
resub
law,
him.
must be made for all visits to my apartment, and it must be delivered to me, as is decreed by the law. I always carry the only legal keys to my apartment. To mitigate the danger, the electricity and phone line in my apartment are now grounded, and may not be hooked up to the grid. To the police officers, property manager,
Fuck, this is boring.
and members of the Housing Cooperative Board facing
When does he,
criminal
like,
charges,
ascend?
Number 1, clean underwear. Number 2, handkerchief. Number 3, comb your hair, if you have any, before going to the courtroom.
Exhibit
This
Nilly.
note alone gave the impression that the occupier was not in a good mental state, and despite the attempt at humour,
No wonder
had a lack of
Finland
respect and
forgot
trust
him.
for those in authority. This, along with the dangerous electrical setup and noticeably poor condition of the property, caused a great deal of concern for the well-being of the missing man. The apartment in question belonged to this man, Vesa Matti.
Hey, the boy.
Vesa owned the apartment outright, yet had a few direct debits for living costs,
Luxury suburb.
such as a service charge to the deputy landlord Mikko. Mikko had only recently become deputy landlord.
What?
In
Charlie has literal ADHD. Dude can't listen or watch anything, or watch like anything, lol. Yeah, just watched an hour-long thing of Moment of Truth, but we're 5 minutes into this with absolutely no interesting things happening, nor a setup to explain why I should care. It's just not a very well-constructed video to get you invested. Right now, it is literally just telling about a man whose apartment is dirty. Like, what do you mean? I genuinely, what do you mean? It is just not interesting. That's not my fault. I didn't make the video. It's just not interesting. I've watched fucking 2-hour things on stream before. It has nothing to do with that. It's about making a good, compelling video and telling an interesting story, which this is not doing in the first 5 minutes.
early 2016, and was previously suspicious that something was wrong when Vesa had not switched payment to his new account. Vesa's mother and father were both deceased, though he had two
Thanks
brothers
to resub Connor.
who apparently weren't on good terms with him. He was said to have been somewhat of a social hermit, with no friends or other relatives. However, he did have a guardian by the name of Viljo Rajamäki, who was ordered to take care of Vesa due to him being declared legally incapacitated. What's odd here, though, is that neither the guardian nor his brothers had previously reported
Can you do a
Vesa
backflip?
missing to the
Nope.
authorities,
Can't do any flips.
and had found out he had vanished the same time as
Thanks to
everyone
resub
else.
Fingers.
Tapio Rantanen, a senior sergeant of the Pori Police Department, was assigned to investigate Vesa Francia's disappearance and find out what could have happened to him. He reported how the apartment was full of dusty mail, which dated back 15 years to 2001, and that nobody had even visited the property in that time, let alone lived there. So what happened to Vesa?
He
Why was
left.
his apartment left abandoned for 15 years? Why were the electrics rigged up so badly? And why had nobody noticed it had been missing for such a long time? To try and understand this story, we have to go back to the beginning, before Vesa was even born. In
Okay.
1940, 4 years before Vesa's birth, the Francia family moved to the west coast of Finland from the city of Tampere to a remote farmhouse in Normarku. Vesa's father, whose name is unknown, purchased the property due to it being a prime location.
Yeah, this is boring. It is really fucking boring. That is not an interesting story at all. Maybe it gets interesting, but 6 or whatever minutes in, nothing. Nothing interesting. The biggest wow moment is he's got weird electrical wiring and then a lot of envelopes at his door. A guy left his apartment. Yeah, it's basically the entire story. They just kept sending him mail. Yeah, Lamino tells amazing stories. Every single story Lamino tells, he does in a very good, interesting way. Even if it's a subject I don't give a fuck about, because he knows how to create a very interesting experience. Thanks to resub Scum. Haven't started Final Fantasy XIV yet, but I will. Watch Crazy Neighbor Lawnmower. Awfully vague, but sure. Is it this one?
Yeah, here's how it works. This is the edge
Thanks,
of my
resub
shed.
Gator.
Right here. So we're just gonna mow it. If you want to remow it, that's fine. Okay? I would appreciate if you just let me mow.
Let the man enjoy his mower. You're ruining his fun.
Enjoy. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to talk about this. It's fine. Do what you want with the grass there. But it's okay to let me mow my yard right here. Okay? Yeah, it is. So
Maybe Darman later, but not right now.
let me mow my yard right now.
This you can mow. That you can't.
It's my yard.
I know it's
So I'm going to mow.
Are you going to spray for weeds, you motherfucker?
I don't care what you do.
No, are you
Why
going
do you
to?
care what I do?
Because I put money
Yeah.
And stop
Douchebag.
Stop putting money into it.
I
I would
will.
like to just mow my property, okay? I don't care what you do with your property. I don't care what you want to do right here.
So all
I
these
just want
years
to mow
are
my
basically one of
property.
these. Is that right?
Let the lawn mowing wizard have some goddamn fun.
Thank you.
Real cute.
Enjoy. I'm gonna mow.
This is alright. This is all over the place. Who was that? You're ruining the audio. Turn off the lawnmower.
What's his problem? He's
You guys.
He's taking her.
You guys coming over and yelling, it's his yard. Let him mow it. He doesn't need you in his face.
Fuck you do.
Fair enough.
You bring in his mod squad? Is that what you're doing?
No, I don't appreciate
what?
assholes.
Go fuck yourself.
Be happy to, sir.
I know
Thank
what you're
you.
trying to do. You're trying to get me.
I
Don't worry about
don't
it.
have to get you. You're already out.
What? So what is going? I'm so fucking confused. Holy shit. It looks like a good neighborhood, though. I mean, that looks nice. Is that it? Well, that'll teach him, I think. There was a lot of good old red-blooded patriotism energy in that video. I feel like I was missing some crucial stuff. Thanks to Prime Pipsqueak, and the resub Price and Spider. Alright, we're gonna do slapping. I just want to fill up my water first. I'm gonna strap in for a wild ride. Give me just 1 second. Now I actually did finish my water. Thanks to the resub Vision. They're back. I'm back. There's the resub Arsenal and Sargento and Pistachio. There's the Prime First Lord. Watch Failure of Reddit Island. Never even heard of that. A group of Redditors come together to buy an island? This is a real story? There's a Tier 1 Jeff and Prime Darth Resin, the resub Tartarus, and Consume Bees.
Imagine yourself in paradise. Picture the beautiful beaches, the crystal clear waters,
fucking outside.
the breeze on your
So
face.
dumb.
You open up your phone. You upvote the first chonker meme you see.
Mm-hmm.
Life is perfect. All of this could
Thanks,
be
Resub
possible.
Rose.
With your help, we can create a paradise with no TikTokers, no Instagrammers, and monuments to both Keanu Reeves and Elon Musk.
Amen.
A society
Sign me up.
of only Redditors. Welcome to Reddit Island.
Then we use Dogecoin.
This was an
I
actual
bet.
thing they tried to make happen. Believe it or not, the concept of a Reddit island has been out there for quite a while now. The idea
Thanks,
revolves
Resub
around
Jose,
getting a bunch of
SpongeBob,
Redditors
and Gift Sub
together,
Jeff.
gathering a bunch of money, and buying a private island to call your own. If you disregard building infrastructure, having an economy, and having a gender ratio of 99 men to 1 woman, a Reddit island might be possible. Now, there are 2 separate cases of this attempting to happen. One that was started all the way back in 2010, and one that was started in 2021. For the sake of this
Let's
video,
go!
we're going to be focusing on the newest one, as the 2010 island project was a bit unremarkable. It didn't really go anywhere, and nothing came of it, apart from the abandoned
can't believe it.
subreddit, which exists as kind of a time capsule to old Reddit, if you will. Oh, and a Gawker article dating back to 2012, in which the author of this piece states, there are few places on Earth I could imagine wanting to spend time less than a remote island populated solely by hundreds of hardcore users of the social news site Reddit. I didn't
Well,
think
hey,
I would ever
man.
say this, but Gawker kind of hit the nail on the head.
It's kinda fucked.
The subreddit was mostly concerned
They're just
with
like
actual
us, but
logistical
smarter.
issues and the practicality of the idea. Spoiler alert, something you won't see in the new one. The 2010 Reddit island, likely due to a
Is he
lack
Tier
of
1
direction,
Husky?
leadership, and
Resub code
organization,
Jad?
was abandoned in 2016, likely around the time they realized that this wasn't as easy as they thought it would be. Some of the obvious issues in regards to buying a private island in which you want to build a community on are economy.
Okay, here's a $10 bill. This is garbage. This
Oh,
is garbage.
no.
Infrastructure and opportunity. What the new Reddit island could do is take one of 2 paths. Learn from the mistakes and actually try to make this work, or say fuck it and dive balls first into building a society with no plan. I'm sure you can guess which path they took. Saying it didn't go well would be like saying a tsunami is just a splash of water. A complete understatement. The earliest traces of this new island plan.
How
can
could
be
it go
found where
bad,
all
though? It
failures
just
can be
doesn't
found
happen. It just doesn't work.
memes.
Unless they started paying for it.
A photo was posted by user Mr. No Name is here on April 30th. The message was communicated via a Spider-Man presentation meme and stated the following. If Redditors wanted
They
to,
all
they
die.
would join together and buy an island for the meme. The top comment on this post points out that Reddit islands already exist and are in fact a US territory. However, they fail to mention the islands that aren't US territories, which would be perfect for a Reddit island. Regardless, that didn't stop the upvotes and Reddit gold from coming
Big
in.
up
Seeing
dudes,
the success
baby.
of the GME fiasco, maybe one could say these Redditors were being cocky. And you'd be right to say so. Soon after, a subreddit was created with the name r/Reddit_island, not to be confused with the old one, r/Reddit Island. What followed was essentially a propaganda campaign to get people to flock to the subreddit, and it kind of worked. The subreddit as of now has over 24,000 members, but there was a big problem. And it wasn't whether to buy a town or an island. It was, where do we go from here? We have all these bad memes and Redditors, but no direction. People started spitballing some ideas on where they could go. One suggested that Elon Musk should fund the island because he's a billionaire who uses Reddit.
What in
That sounds
This
like
was,
every
again,
fucking
suggested through one of
person
those
on Twitter.
presentation memes. It seemed
Oh
like
my
this idea was
god.
a shot in the dark until
Elon is literally the savior
this?
for some people.
the official Elon Musk Reddit account messaged one of the mods and wants to chat. Oh my god. This could actually happen. So while they attempted to secure funding via Elon, like every startup crypto on Twitter, the other Redditors got to work on
what's
where
the
to go.
username and the prime
Somebody
nick.
suggests that they move to the Pitcairn Islands, a British protectorate of islands known for... Oh dear.
Oh
Anyway,
no,
the
no,
Pitcairn Islands have
no!
a protectorate.
Who told them about the Pitcairn Islands? We talked about this on the podcast for years. This is an island of pedophiles. This is the island we always talk about. Which one of you fucking leaked that? It's an island that literally only has 50 people and I think 40 are pedophiles. So if you have like a big enough group, like maybe just like 10 dudes, you could easily take them down. And a lot of them are really old. Oh, their plan isn't bad. The Pitcairn Islands, like that is ripe for the taking. That is an easy overthrow. Damn.
The Pitcairn Islands, a British protectorate of islands known for... Oh dear. Anyway, the Pitcairn Islands have a population of only 47. So if the Redditors were to move there, they could simply outvote the population and claim it as their own.
They literally
In fact,
stole our
this
plan!
picture of Jim from the
With
office
less
pointing
violence,
at
I
his
think.
fucking whiteboard was the most upvoted post on the subreddit in regards to moving anyway. Side note, how are these stupid presentation board memes even considered memes? They're not funny, there's no joke. What's the point? You just type it out at once. All it does is make you look like a smug. This seemed foolproof, right? Wrong. Two big problems with this idea. One, you'd need to obtain some sort of citizenship to vote. You can't just walk into some place and outvote the population, or else we'd all be speaking Mandarin. And if you were to somehow take over the island,
Thanks to resub
Pitcairn Island is a
Brissant.
territory of the UK, and I'm sure they'd have something to say about that. Two, the Pitcairn Islands are in the middle of fucking nowhere, with conditions
They
less
are.
than ideal for living life. It's also inaccessible by plane, so you'd likely need a private boat with a skilled crew to even get there. Although from this footage it looks nice, most of it's uninhabitable. It looks like it's ripped straight from Far Cry 3 actually, now that I think about it. Imagine if Reddit Island turned into Far Cry 3. The good ending. The Pitcairn Islands seem to be the popular choice, even if it didn't make sense.
Get Mr.
Logistically,
Beast
economically,
involved.
Geographically, you get the goddamn point.
Fucking
Unfortunately,
losers.
though, even with all the brainstorming,
We can't do it. Let's just
Rand
ask
had no
Elon or
vision
Mr.
and
Beast to do
seemed
it for us.
only be half
We deserve it.
until one day. One glorious day, somebody under the name Island Owner Alt claimed they had inherited a private island from their grandfather,
Oh my
who bought it
fucking
40
God.
years ago, and he wanted to expand it. He made a simple offer. If the Redditors could give him the money to cover the construction,
Oh my
transportation,
God, they
and legal
did!
costs, he would make this island an island of Redditors. The mods saw this post and the popularity it got and gave him
They
money.
got
He
fucking
must have successfully
scammed!
sold them on his pitch. He now has the mod approval, and we all know Reddit mods are never total idiots. To many, this looked somewhat legit now that it had an actual sense of organization. They dubbed this guy the Messiah.
Classic Reddit.
A little
Jesus
later in
Christ.
the day, Island Owner Alt makes another now deleted post claiming that this is possible, but they need funding. So if they donate to him, this can become a reality. Also, if they donate to his PayPal, they'll have their Reddit usernames engraved onto a plaque. Remember, they still have that Elon contact, so he can just reimburse them. What could possibly go wrong? Even after all
This
of
is incredible.
some people were skeptical, like this rational person, I mean hater, but fear not. Island Owner Alt was here to provide proof for the skeptics who dare question the Messiah. He was gonna prove the doubters wrong, and all the people who donated to him right. He showed where the island is, right here off the main island in Cuba. He provided pictures from the island, and a reverse image search shows these pictures were not taken from Google Images. And just in case you still had any doubts, he showed the deed to the island, which his grandfather had passed down to him. 100% proof that this is real. Holy shit. Let's send in all the money. But hold on, while you're doing that, I just want to talk about some stuff here. There are some issues. These pictures can be found on Google Maps if you go to said island. Okay,
I can't
he
believe
showed
it.
the deed, right? I'm still getting my name on the plaque, right? Well, take a look at this deed. Notice anything off about it?
No, it looks good.
The title is in Spanish, but the text is all in English. That's odd for a document from the Cuban government, a country where they only have one national language, Spanish. Doesn't seem very official. Speaking of official, the document has no government seal or stamp on it either. Also, the latitude and longitude coordinates from the deed and the picture he showed don't match up. This guy also claimed that his grandpa bought the private island in Cuba around 40 years ago, but Cuba is a communist country, meaning that there is no private land ownership. Private property wasn't allowed in Cuba until 2018, meaning either his grandpa had some sort of in with the government, or the jigsaw is falling into place. Also, another thing, this guy
Yeah, but I can trust him. He's a Redditor.
Specified amount, I should add.
Yeah, I can trust him.
But PayPal doesn't.
Redditors wouldn't lie.
Meaning he has to be stationed in somewhere that is not Cuba. Weird considering he said he'd be using the money for services on the island located in Cuba. At this point, it seemed like Reddit did its thing and essentially gave their money to Lyle Landley in exchange for nothing. But I hear you saying, this could all be a coincidence. There's still hope, right? We can still pull this off. Well, just in case you needed any more proof, take it from the horse's mouth. Island owner Alt made a post with a simple caption,
Salmon and
"Thanks for the
Blaine."
money, suckers." And in the comments, he claimed he wouldn't refund them. But wait, they still have contacts with Elon. He'll be the one to
I wonder
save
how
them.
much they
Turns out
got.
That was a fake screenshot from a mod who tried to justify it as an honest mistake. It clearly was not honest in any way.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
Hold on, I want to see the whole apology. A technological glitch. That's weird. What a weird glitch where Elon accidentally sends, or Reddit glitches out and makes you think Elon sends a DM. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh, it's so painful. People actually sent that dude money too, and then this mod tries to just say like it was a technological glitch. I accidentally inputted the Konami cheat code, and for some reason Elon was typing to me. Oh fuck, I'm so sorry. It was weird that Reddit glitched. Curses does the narwhal bacon at midnight.
It clearly was not honest in any way.
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
And with that final blow and one last presentation meme came the end of Reddit Island. Kind of, but we'll get into that a bit later. First, let's get into the aftermath. In that same thread, people were claiming they were going to sue island owner Alt, and he's going to be a
God, he's really like
kind of
blasting through these. I want to read these.
First, let's get into the aftermath. And that's
You're a terrible person. I would rather spend an hour locked in a room with your mother than take a single look at your greasy ass looking face. What does that even mean? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. You suck. I'd rather be with your mom instead of you. Ouch. Shit. This reads like somebody that would send money to a guy that claims he can make a Reddit island. Have fun dealing with the FBI investigators and being sued. Yes. Can I get the FBI on the line? There was a guy on Reddit and I gave him money and he lied. Okay, thank you. Wow, I can't. This is a new low even for Reddit.
same thread. People were claiming they were going to sue island owner Alt, and he's going to
Thanks
be
to
arrested
resub
for fraud. While I
Twix
don't
and
know
Bits
if he'll
Soda.
be arrested, this is an important note. This tells me that people certainly donated money to this. And
God, there's so many comments I want to read. I'm really invested in this now. He fucking ratioed him on his own scam. On a oh my god. Damn, that is rough.
people certainly donated money to this. And if this guy's internet rage is anything to go off of, it might have been a lot of money. There have been multiple claims floating around about the amount.
Thanks to
but this
resub
one
Sax
guy
Facts
claimed
and
to have
QD.
donated over 30,000.
Oh, 100% he did not do that. No, absolutely not. He's just trying to get like 30K back or some shit. No way. 0% chance. Not even the dumbest person in the world would do that. Not even the most gullible geriatric octogenarian gives that kind of money away to someone they don't know on a telemarketing scam. 0 chance.
$1,000? Insane. But probably fake. Some people agreed that he would have taken around $700.
So $700 for doing nothing? That is a great deal. I imagine it's higher too. This reads like some copium. I definitely think it was more than 700. People throw money to people for no reason all the time.
$100, which seems
Exit
a
Prime
bit
Salty
more
in the resub.
believable. But again, I haven't seen any solid proof of
Hotbox,
this.
Skelly
There's no
Boy,
way to
and
know
Rugged.
what's true in this case.
The
Either
Bits
way,
Gamer.
I think we can comfortably say people got scammed here. This was clearly a failure for almost everyone. But what if it didn't have to be this way? Let's say, for the sake of argument, this actually went through. Let's say in some miracle world, Reddit bought an island and managed to get a bunch of people to move there. Then what? We could make an exclusive subreddit for island members? Yeah, I have a feeling this might not have been thought out very well. Who would even lead the island anyway?
Yo, we're coming at you live from Camp Wawana.
Thanks to the resub.
In my opinion,
Ungodly.
best case scenario, Lord of the Flies. Worst case scenario, everyone dies from lack of food, water, and shelter.
What kind of place is this?
But in a way, I kind of get the appeal. There is something kind of interesting about just getting up and leaving, isolating away
Thanks to
from
Tier 1
society,
Chief
then
and Tier 1
advocating
Frost
for a
Phoenix.
nature-based form of anarchism and opposing the Industrial Revolution. Wait, no, not that last part. Which leads me into my thoughts on the whole thing. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm a little conflicted. On one hand, yeah, this guy scammed people after he promised something to them, and he might have committed a crime. On the other hand, come on, did you actually think you were getting an island? I mean,
Yeah, I
it's
think
not
you
like I
absolutely
scammed
deserve
some
to get
scared
scammed
old
there
lady
if you
with
gave him
dementia
money.
who doesn't understand technology. Kids, stop buying V-Bucks.
Exit Tier
and
1
start buying an
Wellslaw
island
and
with
Tier
your
1
mom's credit
Uneasy
card.
Bake
It's kind
Oven.
of like the Darwin Awards, where if you take the context out of it and don't provide details, yeah, it's a bad thing.
Oh, he did.
But if you put in the context and give some backstory, there is some kind of comedy there. Did this guy commit a crime? Probably.
Nope.
Are these people naive for donating to this? I find it hard to feel bad for people who were dumb enough to donate to someone like this with zero proof. And the mods are somewhat
Not
to
true, he
blame
had
for modding this
pictures.
guy despite that. But the story doesn't end there. You'd assume the idea of a Reddit island is essentially over. There have been 2 attempts and both have failed.
Thanks,
But what if
Resub
I
Ash.
told you there are some secret underground operations that I have exclusive access to get a 3rd Reddit island going? Like the 3rd Madagascar movie that nobody remembers. There are subreddits set up now from the remainder of the Reddit Island people like this
Jesus
one. Reddit
Christ.
Island Reborn.
Oh my
And
God.
this one promises to work. They even said they were going to build a theme park called Meme Land when they got there. They can't fail.
Never heard that one.
Oh my god, I want to read that. But I don't understand what this grant money has to do with anything when it's being used for research. Oh my god. What? Is he an actual bioscience student, I wonder? Oh my god. Thanks to Tier 1 Kawaii Baby and the Prime Ewok and give sub what's in username. There's no way, yeah, there's just no fucking way. I refuse to believe that. Oh my god.
Never heard that one.
They also set up an official website, and this time they have
What?
an official team working on this, consisting of
Oh, it looks good.
Don't worry about that. They have a frequently
I
asked
trust 'em.
questions page. We can check there to learn more. But don't fret, they're taking donations. This isn't a money pit like the last two, and 2 days after donations were enabled, they were disabled. Listen guys, I'm gonna be straight up with you. If you for some reason have any hope that this is going to work, I have a message for you.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting
What a crazy little adventure.
That is crazy.
Thanks for 5 gift subs, Weenie. I appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video.
You know what? I take back all the harsh criticism. This video is biased. It doesn't show this full story. Reddit Island is possible. I believe we can do it. We can fucking do it. This is just Fire Festival for Reddit. No, but this one will work. Assuming, of course, you donate. Well, it won't work without your contribution, obviously. Otherwise, it's doomed for failure. Thanks to the resub Hexadice and the resub just for the thanks to the Prime Hexadice and resub just for the lols. Twitch Island. Yes! Oh, yes. An island for Twitch chat. Where the streamers can have their own little base and the chat, like, around them. That'd be, like, a really cool ecosystem. Oh my god. That could be the future. That'd be amazing. You get to see your favorite streamers. Thanks to resub Darn. We throw peanuts like a zoo. Yes. Now you're seeing the big picture. Now we're going to do some slapping now. Let's start with Slap Fight Championship. Big Mac and Coach Killa. Coach is pretty fucking strong. I don't remember Big Mac. But with a name like that, I bet he's pretty wild. Man's going to come in here with like dynamite on his palm. Thanks to Prime Vampiric. Oh, thank you to 10 gift subs, Hernandez. Thank you again, man. I appreciate that.
Slap fighting debut earlier this season during
Thanks
the
to
Slap Fight
Avatar and
Vendetta
Prime
light
Cadillac.
heavyweight tournament. In the quarterfinals, he faced veteran Rocky Moore,
The resub
and
Left
although
Nut.
he lost the match, he advanced to the finals through the losers bracket, where he faced light heavyweight champion Wolverine for the title.
And it didn't go super
The
well.
newcomer proved his resilience by going toe-to-toe with the champ until being forced to withdraw before suffering serious injury.
Yeah.
He then dropped to middleweight and became immediate champion.
He survived.
with a brutal knockout of Achilles. Tonight, he returns to put his title on the line during the quarterfinal round of the Slap Fight Adrenaline tournament. His opponent, Texas-based fighter and military man
There's a
Big
Prime
Mac,
Lee,
looks to be
Yatkin,
the spoiler
and the-
tonight
oh my
and
God.
removed the Marktree, Arkansas native from
Thank
title
you for the
contention.
25 gift subs, Blackwatch. I really appreciate it, man. God damn.
And now, the first quarterfinal matchup of Slap Fight Adrenaline. Coach Killa versus Big Mac.
Hey, wait, is that a Kenpachi Zarak? What the fuck was his last name? Kenpachi Z? I fucking forgot his last name. Bleach? Nice. That's pretty cool.
Good evening, fight fans, and welcome.
Thanks to resub Ozarochi
Just
and the
about
Prime
ready to get the
Spidey.
tournament started, and we've got a very exciting quarterfinal matchup ahead of us. On your left is defending champion #1 seed Coach Killa.
He better be
And on your
left-handed
right
with that
is
Kenpachi
Texas-based
tattoo.
fighter and newcomer Big Mac. As always, your lead official tonight is professional fighter Kyron Bowen.
I give you 10 use
All right,
of
folks, let's
BRD
take
in
a
the
look at
prime
the rules of slap
Malmus.
fight. First off,
Thank
no
you, BRD.
clubbing.
I appreciate
All
it.
competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed,
Thanks, Resub
but any
Penny.
movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul.
In the tier 1 Zan.
All right, here we
I
are
wish
back
he
at
was
the barrel for the
cosplaying
coin
as
toss.
Kenpachi, like an eye patch and everything.
All right, Coach Killa wins the toss. He
A little
will slap
disappointed.
first. We're going to find out right away if Big Mac has much of a chin here.
So kissing is allowed? Yeah. As long as you don't club, you can do anything you want.
And here's
Stick
your
your
wind-up
tongue
for
in their
round one.
throat if you want, I guess, yeah. Fuck yeah. Be a pretty interesting tactic. Oh! Oh boy.
Down in round one.
But just like in anime, he's not gonna give up. He's gonna be fine. Let's go. Let's go! Big Mac just got served with a side of fries there. Holy
Fantastic shot
shit.
from Coach Killa. Now this is a knockdown. This is not a knockout. Big Mac is still clear-eyed.
Damn.
He's in conversation with the official now.
Oh,
and he does have 60 seconds to regain his composure.
Hernandez, thank
and
you.
Step back to the barrel.
And thanks to the resub Yang and the Prime
Looks like
Jewel.
he's gonna be okay
Thank you,
to do so.
Hernandez. You've been super sweet, man. I appreciate it.
Okay, that is one knockdown. We have a 3 knockdown rule at Slap Fight. 3 knockdowns and it's an automatic TKO.
No, but at 3 knockdowns, that's when
So
Big
Big
Mac
Mac's
powers
gonna
up. His
stay on
spiritual
his feet
pressure
during this
starts to
match.
overwhelm his opponents.
And that is assuming that he's
Every
gonna step
hit
back
makes
to
him
the barrel and
stronger.
continue.
He's gonna unleash his Bankai.
All right, he's going to shake loose the cobwebs, and here we go with the bottom of round one.
It's awfully stiff. That's a little stiff. Oh no, it's not gonna be good. Yeah. No, yucky, kind of stinky. You can't be that
That
stiff.
might not be enough power, though. Coach
Rough.
Killa is known for having a fantastic chin. He went toe-to-toe
Holy
with
shit.
Wolverine.
Thank you for the resub Camel and the
It's gonna take a little
25
bit
gift
more power
subs
than that
Goose.
to make a dent. Here we go with round two.
Jesus Christ, thank you for the generosity. Oh, he said, oh, all right.
Another great shot by Coach Killa.
He survived that one. You love to see that.
Big
You
Mac
see?
manages to stay on his
He's
feet this
buckling
time. That's
down.
impressive.
That's fucking right, baby.
Definitely felt that strike.
Thank you so much, Goose, and thank you, Swiftlight and Hammy.
He's still in the fight, though. He's
And
going to
thank you
step
for the
back
10
to
gift
the
subs
barrel
Yang,
now.
and the resub Arc and Frederick.
Looks like he won't need the break.
And Goob.
And
Thank
here
you,
we go
Yang.
with the bottom of round two. And another good slap by Big
Alright,
Mac.
okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Is he flinching? Yeah. Yeah. I think that should definitely be called. That absolutely looks like a flinch. He's already moving his cheek before his hand gets there. I do think you can't really see it here. This looks like an actual anime after image. But I think he's too stiff, A, and B, him flinching. I think there's 0% chance Big Mac wins this.
And another good slap by Big Mac.
Oh, he even got called.
Okay, looks
Oh,
like Big
okay,
Mac has
fuck
been
yeah.
called for a stepping violation. But at the same time, we have a little bit
Nice.
more of a flinch here.
Good ref, good ref.
By Coach Killa, so we're going to continue. Each contestant has received a warning. Here we go with round
Hang
three.
in there. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Big Mac goes down again.
He's fine. He's fine.
Holy smokes.
He didn't even feel it. He's laughing right now.
He is not happy about it, and it looks like our official has seen enough.
No, he's
That's gonna
fine.
be the end of the match.
Look at him. He's getting stronger.
He's going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow night, and Big
Rough.
Mac is not happy about
Shit.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Coach Killa.
Well, sent him right back to the Soul Society. Wasn't even close, unfortunately.
Killa. Big Mac will have to come back and fight another day. Well, friends,
That
there you
was
have it.
brutal.
Another fantastic performance by Coach Killa. This is why Coach Killa is currently ranked number 10 pound for pound by the World Slap
Exit
Fighting
Tier 1
Alliance.
F0 and the resub Mizu, Vost,
Coach
and
Killa will
West
move on to
Michigan.
the semifinal round tomorrow night, and Big Mac will have to come back another time and test himself at the barrel.
Even if he
Don't
wasn't
forget to like and
flinching,
subscribe
I
to
still
Slap
think this
Fight
wouldn't have been
Championship
close.
on YouTube, and ring the bell for notifications. Also, those of you that are hardcore fans, for $4.99 a month, you can
How much do
become a
these guys
member
make
of
doing
Slap
this?
Fight Hardcore,
Quite a bit,
and
actually,
see
from what I
all of
understand.
the unedited footage and the videos that have been deemed just a little too hardcore for YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
My name is JT Tilley, and you've been watching Slap Fight. There is only one.
Thanks to the resub, Bryant or Brian. Yeah, I think Darius the Destroyer is ranked 2 in the world. So the Punchdown and Slap Fight Championship have a global rankings now, which they've been working on for a while. So like they took all of like the regular slappers, like the athletes we know, the fucking Grizzly Titans. They compared all their scores and knockouts and stuff, and they actually came up with like a comprehensive leaderboard. I think Darius is 2, and I think Zalesh is 1. And Vasily, I'm pretty sure, is 3. And then Wolverine is 4. I think that's 1 through 4. I can't quite remember. Zalesh is the one who beat Vasily in Punchdown 3. Yeah. Look it up. I don't know if it's posted anywhere. They usually just did it at like the back of videos, but I'll check. Let's see. It's the Slapping Alliance, so I'm trying to see where the leaderboard's at. The global rankings. Zalesh is number 1, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for the dollars, well. Rip. Where the fuck is it? The World Slap Alliance. Where's the global rankings? Yeah, I don't think it's posted anywhere. Okay, and then I don't know if these are the ones we've already seen from the last stream. I'm not positive. This one's definitely new. I mean, he's coming in with like an Austin Powers judo chop. So this one's definitely new, but it's not out yet. That's tomorrow. Well, actually, it's today. Just in the afternoon. These two, I'm pretty sure we've seen. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, so we... damn. This is the new one. And then from here, it's every couple days is a new one. No, this is just the other round of that same one. Have we seen this? Wait. I don't think we've seen that one. Hold on. They still have the stream up. Let me see. No reason to just guess.
O 10 lat tam twierdzi, niesłusznie odpadł starszego oponenta na desce.
No, that is new. I was wrong. I thought this guy was this guy. Are they brothers? This guy looks like a higher level boss of this guy. Like, he looks like he would be the bodyguard of his brother. Holy shit. Okay, so this is new then. Fuck yeah. And also, if these two guys don't know each other, they should meet. And maybe make out or something. I actually don't know if they practice, and I don't know how they would practice if they did. Like, what do? Just go on Craigslist and post an ad for someone that just wants to get their ass beat for money? And you just, like, keep slapping them? Punching bag? I don't think that would be good practice, though. Because with a punching bag, it's static. Even here, when not flinching, you still have to hit, like, a very small target on their face. I just don't think it would be good practice. test dummies. I guess test dummies could work. But you don't get that haptic feedback like you do when hitting an actual face. Because it's painful. I don't know if you guys have ever slapped someone. Like, if you've ever been, like, angry at the store manager or something because you didn't get your fucking gluten-free substitute meals or whatever, and you just, like, get wild and slap someone. It's painful. Like, it hurts your hand, and it really hurts your elbow. So, I feel like with a dummy, you don't get that. But I don't know. I'm not fucking training for it. I couldn't tell you. Thanks to the gift sub, Rourke. Slapping walls for more power. Yeah, just slapping sand belters. Slapping actual fucking spikes. Like spike strips that the cops use. You just come in there and slap it to train yourself. Yeah, that's a good idea. Never actually tried one of those rips, so I wouldn't know. Thanks for the gift sub, Alex. Fill the dummy with lead. Thanks to the prime dip boy. I guess that, I suppose him. This sport absolutely causes a lot of brain damage. Well, the effects of the slap haven't been studied extensively. We don't know that yet. The jury is still out. All right, it's not confirmed. What are you? With the fucking FDA? CDC? Huh? Who are you working for? Thanks to the resub Iron Lion. And the tier 1 Brian. NFL moment right here. I don't think it'll ever be as bad as NFL for your brain. Because with slapping, I don't know, I'm just speaking out of my ass. I think the NFL is probably always going to be one of the worst things for CTE. Weird history? Is that a channel? Oh, absolutely, handlebars. Boxing is worse? Is boxing actually worse than the NFL? I'm curious. I'm going to look that up. I don't know why I care so much all of a sudden, but I am going to look it up. Boxing concussions versus football. The head injury criterion, HIC, for boxing punches was lower than for NFL concussions because of shorter duration acceleration. Boxing punches have a 65 millimeter effective radius from the head, which is almost double the 34 millimeter in football. Yep, so NFL is worse for concussions, which is exactly what I thought. You're not full speed sprinting to a complete stop in boxing. That's why they got rid of the kickoff returns, or at least did their best to. Very dangerous. Pro wrestling is worse? Like WWE wrestling, or do you mean like Olympic style wrestling? There's the Prime Slime. There's the Prime Cyber. And the resub Left Boob. And Joking Sam. WWE. Yeah, WWE is pretty fucking dangerous. 100%. Obviously, it's all fake, but it is still very dangerous. Thanks to Prime Luke. Fucking Kurt Angle had his, Brock Lesnar had his neck broken in one of the matches. Or was it Brock Lesnar who broke Kurt Angle's neck? I don't remember. Something like that. He broke his own neck. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. The most illegal little... Oh, we already saw that. LARPing? Give me something more specific than just LARPing. There's so much LARPing out there. One of the worst boxing debuts of all time. That sounds pretty good. This?
Alright, so boom, this got to be one of the worst boxing debuts I have ever seen in my life. I don't need to specify who I'm speaking about because you will see with your own two eyes. Who let this man into a boxing ring? Homie never read the controller manual and he's already struggling with the difficulty on easy mode. Just look
Well,
at
how
his
old are
stance,
these?
right
They look
arm
like
barely
kids.
moving, looking like a stroke
How old
victim.
are these
Look
athletes?
At his body language. Who gave him the confidence to step in the ring on ESPN? Whoever approved this fight needs to be in prison. Man's fighting like he's still in high school during 7th period in the bathroom. And now his controller
20s?
glitching. Where
No
is
way.
this man going? You can't tell me he did not grow up sparring in the streets. We have all seen somebody do this in a fight growing up, but seldom do they ever leave victorious. I'll give the kid some credit. You gotta have some level of testicular fortitude to even step in the ring.
I think it's a
Man
pretty
looks
close
like a
match.
newborn flamingo, looking like a created character with no attributes.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue or not?
Don't you dare touch me! Stand back!
Do you want to continue or not?
This one was anyone's game to win, I think.
He took a body shot and it discontinued his membership from the fight game. To make matters worse, he laying dead on the floor. Not a single cornerman came to rescue him. He became an orphan in boxing. How your corner abandoned you? He
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up. I don't want to get DMCA'd. Why did no one come to him? He certainly has a team.
Covering your athlete. Why the hell it took you so long? He took a body shot straight to his navel. Legend has it his belly button nearly came out his mouth. Now look at him laying there in the fetal position, holding his stomach like he's recovering from eating too much Taco Bell and Chipotle at 3 a.m. with way too much hot sauce. He took that left hand and his GPS directed him straight to the floor. Might I add, look at the lack of reaction on the faces of everybody in attendance. It's one thing to lose. It's another if your career just started and ended and nobody gave a fuck. Scam likely could have called their phone. They would have
That
had
is
more
super
reaction
true.
watching this fight. What's so bizarre is this man's fighting stance. Who trained him? He looked like he's trying to engage in a battle of fisticuffs during medieval times. Looking at his opponent like, come hither at once. Dost not run from me, for I wilt strike thou down with a fury of mighty blows.
It's certainly not like the adult division though. Like I just feel bad.
Thy future shall seeth nothing but pain.
There's no way they're in their
Destiny
20s.
shall not escapeth. Failure shall knoweth thy nameth. Death is on the horizon, the afterlife moments hence from thy reality. Surrender betimes thy wretched soul. I shall not run from battle. 'Tis is strategy to lure thee in, and thee has fallen.
Hey, have fun at work, Oni. Hope you're doing well.
Anon thee will suffer thy consequences. Falleth victim to mine own palmy wrath.
What the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, bro.
I apologize for my outburst.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
They look 19 at most. I don't think they're 19. They're probably like 16 or something.
Even trying to count. Homie on the floor looking like a pig in manure. He ain't going nowhere. The corner man really tried to vacate the premises to try to terminate any kind of association with the boxer. How you coerced this man into thinking he was ready to fight only to abandon him when
True, this was on
Homie might
ESPN.
be Avatar before Aang showed up. I ain't never heard of a deadbeat trainer in my life. Get him to Planet Namek. Only Dende can heal this man. He's gonna need a medic. Somebody please.
Wait, is that real, Kasami? Is that a real stat? There's a guy that his opponent's combined scorecards is 4 wins, 230 losses. Who? What the fuck is his name? I'm very interested in that guy. Also, I'm unfamiliar with Chiseled Adonis, but he fucking crushed it on this. I really enjoyed this. I don't even know where you'd find this fight, but apparently it was on ESPN. Boss rootin'. Yeah, I've seen the boss rootin' shit. Most unbelievable. We've already seen that base. Stepping into a boxing YouTube. What? Stepping into boxing YouTube. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Had a hard time reading that for some reason. More GoFundMe scams? GoFundMe? You mean Kickstarter? I do love Kickstarter scams, but there's no new ones at the moment. This mayonnaise is too liquid. Top tier anime. Is it what, like an anime highlight? Yeah, I think I'll pass. Is it Prime Silva? Look at the. Oh yeah, I'll look at the Steam Deck now before I forget. Is it something people are excited for or no? Do they have like an announcement trailer or how does it work? I guess I'll just do this one.
Valve's portable handheld PC has been revealed. It's called the Steam Deck. It's coming this December, and there's some information out there about it now officially, so let's break down all the info with 10 categories. Let's get started
The
off
thing's
with number
insane?
10, and of course,
Okay.
talk hardware and some of the specs of this
Thanks,
thing.
Resub Pancake.
So it's got a custom AMD APU. The CPU is
This
Zen
means
2 with
nothing to
4
me.
cores and
I don't know what
8
any of it
threads at
means.
2.4 to 3.5
We already
gigahertz,
finished it,
up to
Walrus.
448
Delver.
G-flops. The GPU is 8 RDNA 2 compute units,
Yeah, I'm just
1
gonna
to
skip this one.
1.6 gigahertz. The RAM is just of it in terms of graphical stuff. You can see how it handles intake and exhaust of the heat, which is of course very important. Interesting to note that it has 2 capacitive and programmable touch surfaces on both sides of the unit.
Why
This is, of
skip?
course,
I don't
the
know what any of
intention
that
to serve as
means.
a mouse when you
It
need
means
along with your
nothing to
standard
me.
Trigger buttons, face buttons, joysticks.
I don't
and all
know
that.
what
It also has
G-flops
4
are.
programmable buttons in the back, similar to how some Pro style controllers have. The device also has a gyroscope for motion controls, which is pretty sweet. And I know what you're probably thinking. You're looking at the placement of the buttons and you think, yikes, this thing looks like a messed up Sega Game Gear that looks way too chunky and uncomfortable. We're just gonna have to wait and see. The jury's out. This layout is actually
I
similar
actually
to the
wasn't
Wii
thinking
U
that.
gamepad from back a minute ago. As much as I wasn't the biggest fan of that hardware, the feel of that gamepad controller wasn't too bad, so if it's anything like that, it's okay, I guess. The design and button placement, I'm
The
sure will be the debate in the
1904
comments. We're
Olympics?
really looking
Yeah.
forward to hearing what you guys have to say. But let's move on over to number 9 and talk upgradability, because you think this thing is a portable PC? Yes. But the core hardware is technically not upgradable at all.
Oh,
but
fuck.
you can add a micro SD card. There's a slot for it, and you can run games off of those. So presumably, you could add up to another terabyte of storage if you're willing.
Is
to pay up for
handheld
that.
gaming
There are
that
plenty of
popular,
reasonable
though?
priced SD cards from.
I feel like if you're gonna
32
do
gigs,
handheld, you
500,
just play
whatever
mobile
you want.
games.
So don't worry, you'll probably be fine. Now over at number 8, let's talk what we know of graphics, and some of this is speculation on terms of what the actual hardware specs are. And
Okay,
what they've
cool, so it's
shown
not
us.
just me that
We
thinks
do
it's
know
kinda
that
dumb?
The way it's going to work, all normal graphics
Exit resub
options that
Queen
you get
and
on
Prime
PC games
Corrupt.
are going to be accessible. It's going to work like playing any other PC game. You have a bunch of settings you can mess with. They may not be compatible, obviously, but still, you have the choice to push it as far as you want. The website for the Steam Deck shows Jedi Fallen Order playing, and apparently it's set to high graphic settings, which is pretty impressive. A couple of websites have said that they've been able to see this in person, and it does look like it performs
Waste
pretty
of- it's
well. They also show it running
$600.
Control, interestingly enough, which is available on Nintendo Switch, but it's stream only. So that's what's important to note here, is that this is a hardware-based device. It's not relying on the cloud, it's not relying on streaming. It's using the in-game hardware, the GPU, everything working to
It's
generate
400.
real
Okay,
graphics
well, it's
for it.
definitely better
Next,
than...
over at number 7, we got to talk about the operating system. So this thing uses Steam OS, which is based in Linux. It runs Linux natively, but you can easily install Windows instead if you prefer, according to Valve. It's not a locked system, which means that you can leave the Steam interface and play around with it as much as you want. It's basically a fully portable PC with everything that entails. And we prefer when ecosystems and the hardware devices that we buy are open access and let us do whatever we want. Shout out to Valve for that.
That sounds
Now,
a lot
via
more
Shack
convenient.
News, apparently you'll be able to play Windows games that don't have official Linux support on
Thanks
this
to resub.
machine, even if you don't install
Name
Windows.
Noah.
We don't really know for sure, but
Hope you had a
apparently
good
it has
time
a lot
at
to
work,
do with
Ramon.
Valve's Proton software, which is kind of like this Steam OS compatibility software, which they said has, and I quote, vastly improved.
This really just
It's
seems
also
like
worth
another
noting that the
iPad,
OS
like an
has
iPad
a
competitor.
Suspend resume function that can put the system into sleep mode, and then you can just turn it on and continue gaming easy later. Also, it's worth pointing out that games will have mod support because of the way this thing is designed and the ecosystem it exists in. You're going to be able to do anything you do on a PC on the deck. Valve has reiterated that a couple
What am I wrong about? How is it not like an iPad? You get to do anything on the internet, right? He was just saying it's basically just a little handheld PC. So it's like an iPad, right? What am I not understanding? So it's like an iPad, but this one has good games. You can't do shit on iPads, right? Which is why I said it's like an iPad, but you could do more on it, like games. What am I not understanding? It's a Switch, but for PC gaming. No, it's not though, because you can go on the internet and everything. They just said it's like a little portable computer. So it's not just like a Switch. Yeah, they literally just showed that you can do anything on it that you do on a PC. So it's a little handheld PC. So it's more designed conceptual-wise like an iPad, where you can use it as like a hub for doing shit. But here you get to play games, like actual games. So it's like a tablet with a good gaming option. Unless I'm wrong. Like, I haven't finished the video, and this is the first I've seen of it. Can you not do everything a PC does? You're wrong. Okay, explain. What am I not understanding then? More like a Microsoft tablet rather than an iPad. So you're literally just arguing semantics because it's not like an iPad because it's not Apple? It's the same idea. It's the same principle. Okay, so I can see, I see what's going on with chat then. Now I get it.
on their website, and we're really excited to see that in action. Now, over at number 6, let's talk network and connectivity. It's Wi-Fi only. It's a dual band. There's no cellular connection, so you can't pay to have like a Verizon service on this.
Thanks to the resub,
and then you can
T-Dog.
run around and play, I don't know, Valorant or whatever the kids play on the go. No. It apparently has a built-in microphone for multiplayer chat, and it's Bluetooth. Obviously, it's 5.0, and you can connect your headsets via USB-C or a 3.5mm headphone jack, which, thank God they're still including those things. I feel like they're going extinct. Now, theoretically, you can play local multiplayer by connecting extra controllers to this thing, which gives you more fun portability co-op action similar to the Switch, but for PC games. So the possibilities are pretty limitless. Now, over at number 5, briefly, let's talk about what's going to be in the box. When you buy this thing, it comes with a power adapter, a carrying case, and the device itself
Calling
is
it an
gonna weigh
iPad substitute is missing it
1.47
massively.
pounds.
I didn't
Now,
say
in
that.
comparison, the Switch
Said it
weighs
was like an iPad because you get to do everything that you would do with like a
so it'll
computer
weigh
in your hand.
almost double what the Switch
According
does.
to
67%
number 4 or
heavier.
number 8,
That's still
wherever he talked
pretty
about it.
light if you want to just talk about carrying heavy hardware things. But we've tested other PC portable devices
Where was
like
it?
this in the past, and that's the elephant in the room. These things are going to be heavy. They have to have fans in them.
Jesus
They
Christ,
have to
where is
move
it?
air. There's a lot going on in the chassis, so for now, we have to deal with it. Also, Valve is going to be selling a dock to allow you to connect to a TV or a monitor, a keyboard and mouse setup, an Ethernet port, anything you're really
somewhere
looking
here when
for,
he was
but
going
that'll be
through that.
sold separately, and right now, there's no price or release date. But according to Valve, any off-the-shelf USB-C dock will also work, which is pretty sweet. Now over at number 4, another big important one, the question on the tip of everybody's tongue, of course, is the battery life. So it's got a
Maybe get some
40
Full Metal.
watt-hour battery, which according to Valve offers between 2 to 8
It's
hours
nothing
of
like an
gameplay,
iPad. It's a
depending
Microsoft
on how
tablet, which is
system-tastic
basically a
the
better
game is.
iPad.
You know, depending
Yeah,
on
it's
how
nothing like an
graphically
iPad. It's just a
intense the
better
game you're
iPad.
playing. Valve says
Got
that
it.
the battery will last up to 8 hours
Okay.
during, and I quote, lighter use cases like game streaming, smaller 2D games, or web browsing. So more system-intensive games will probably only last about 2 hours or so, give or take. So it's a system where you're going to want an outlet available in some case. Like I said, we've seen some of these devices, and while they are fun and exciting and really kind of bring a look of the future of gaming, there's still setbacks, and one of them is weight, the other is battery life. If you're a PC player, though, you already learned how to mess with settings to optimize what you have, so it's probably going to be more of that. You know, if you're playing a mid-level story game and you're willing to play it at 30 frames per second, you might save some battery life, but if you want to bump that up, the drawback is you're going to need to be near an outlet. Estimates are all over the place. I see people throwing all kinds of things out
What
there,
a
but
weird
we're not
hill
going
to
to know
die
for
on,
sure
Gato.
until we get our hands on this thing
okay.
for testing. So keep your eyes peeled for a before you buy video from me once this thing is actually officially available in people's hands. Now down to number 3, let's talk screen. This is a 7-inch screen. It's 720p native resolution. It's 60 hertz LCD touchscreen.
It seems like
It
such
has
a useless
ambient light
thing, though.
sensors to adjust the screen brightness, which is pretty much expected by now, and it has a 16:10 aspect ratio. The exact resolution.
If you're gonna get this,
is
why not just bring a
1280
laptop?
by 800.
It's way too
So
big
now,
to be
while
like
some people might
super
hear
portable.
that and freak out and think it's not good enough, because it is a small screen, you won't really notice too much of a difference. And what you're getting as a trade-off is games not having to run on a crazy 4K monitor, so it's less intensive and hopefully it'll save you some battery life. Over at number 2, let's talk about Valve and the vision for this thing, because Valve has a track record of coming out with hardware devices and then they go bye-bye. But according to Gabe Newell at Valve, this is like a test for them, and they want to create a new category. How do consumers respond to it? That's what they're waiting. They believe there's value in extending the PC ecosystem in this direction, just trying new things to make the growing PC ecosystem blossom even more and create a whole new product category. If it works, they want other PC manufacturers to join in as it creates just this whole category and blows it out. He did a great interview with IGN that we will link in the description.
Oh my
below.
god,
It's
is
really
that
worth
Gabe
watching.
in right
Also,
now?
shout out to Gabe for now looking like a cool wizard. Also, very important to note,
He
Valve
de-aged
isn't the
himself
first to
40
make this
years.
type
He
of
looks much
device.
better.
They didn't invent this thing. There are other machines
Maybe there is
out
something
there,
to that handheld gaming.
Neo, the GPD Win 3, stuff like that. Although we prefer to see how Valve, you know, having their big massive company budget, like how far they can take this. Hopefully this device will have less compromises, but let's wait and see. Now down to number 1, let's talk pricing, baby. It's available in December and there's 3 different SKUs. So the 64GB version is $399 US. The 256GB version is $529, and the 512GB is $649. This version also features an anti-glare etched glass screen. It's worth noting that the lower $399 model storage is in the eMMC format, which is slower than the NVMe SSD.
Seems like you would never want to buy
with the more
64
expensive
gigs since it's
versions.
playing
They
Steam
all come with
games.
a carrying
Everything's
case, but
like
apparently
15,
the most
20 gigs
expensive
each.
version, the 649 version, is going to come with an exclusive carrying case and a virtual keyboard theme. Now, the way to get your hands on one of these, you're going to be able to reserve any one of these.
Still better than the
1
Switch though.
PM
That only came with like
EDT
10
on
gigs.
Friday,
It's a
July
piece of shit. You can only have like
16th,
2
which is
games
done
on it
through
without like
Steam.
a
Now, an interesting
third party
requirement, you actually
or
have to have made a
not
Steam
third party,
purchase on the store
extra hard
at some
drive.
point before June 2021 to be able to be eligible to reserve one on time. If you haven't, then it makes you wait 48 hours. It also requires a
Here's a reset, Alex.
$5 deposit. The initial shipping is only for the United States, Canada, the EU, and the UK, with more regions coming in 2022. Now, that $5 deposit, the actual Steam before June 2021 requirement, all that is actually a cool deterrence against scalpers. We really hope that works. It seems like Valve is aware, maybe even seemingly more than some of the other companies right now, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes down. Like I said, we're going to be talking about this a lot and testing it and making videos, so we want to hear what you guys think in the comments. Let us know.
Not sure
if
what
you
my
played
favorite
with
would be,
any
2
other
cents. There's not a
portable
bad song
PC
on the album.
device, how you feel about those, whether or not you think Valve is up to the task. Do you like that button layout? There's a
Seems like a really fucking dumb idea. Sounds like something they cooked up 10 years ago and just finally started getting it going, but now it's too late. There's not really a Switch craze because it's handheld. It's just the games on it, I imagine. Seems dumb. If you were gonna get that, you should just get a laptop instead. Turns out Atari VCS is hot garbage. It's cool. Do you play your Switch in handheld mode? I've never once used that in my life. A lot of yeses, so maybe there is a market for it. I've also never once out in public seen anyone using a Switch ever in my life. Since the entire history of that game's lifespan, I've never seen a kid, an adult, or anyone on it. But I see them always playing games on their phone. What was it? Atari VCS? This? Never even heard of it. Atari made a new console?
Another thing I would also...
Oh, is it a podcast talking about it? Well, what the fuck is it? Is it a console or is it some kind of, like, bundle that they usually do? A lot of bad, uneducated takes coming out of you tonight. Because I called it similar to an iPad in theory. It's what made sense to me. You browse the internet and you play games in the palm of your hand. Sounds like a tablet, but like a useless one. And then me saying I've never seen someone playing Switch in handheld. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I'm sorry, I haven't seen any kids playing the Switch outside. Jesus Christ. Do you work for the Steam Deck or something? Good lord. That was a pretty stupid thing to say. Yeah, I guess it was dumb that I haven't seen anyone playing the Switch outside. I'm such a fucking idiot. How could I be so fucking stupid not to see it in person? It's so dumb. Such a dummy. Jesus Christ. This is why gamers have such a shit reputation. I've seen Tin Kids playing on the Switch, Charlie. It's hot. It's fucking hot. You're dumb. So I phrased it as a question. Is handheld gaming popular? But I guess I'm not allowed to ask. Jesus Christ. Rough. Well, I'm gonna go take a piss. This is getting me tilted. Thanks to Tier 1 Wavy Tree. Last time I watched a gaming related video on YouTube night. Alright, I'm back. Thanks to Tier 1 Base Blaze and resub Brian. I couldn't tell you, Koopa. Give me one sec. Thanks to resub Duke and the Prime Scrotaceous. Thanks to the Prime Son of Sam and the resub Brudenheim and gift sub Anthony. Alright, I'm back. Thanks to Tier 1 Chris and the Prime Psyop and the resub Tactical and Hyperlight and Pop Tart. And the resub Hellhound. Thanks to the resub Envy. Thanks, Envy. WCG Ultimate Gamer Season 2. We already finished the whole show. Thanks to the resub Edmeister and gift sub Chris. And the gift sub Rat King. I wish there was more Ultimate Gamer though. I really like that show. Doja Cat singing Shoddy Wanna Fuck? When did she cover that? Must have been a long time ago. Ultimate Gamer was a show where they just played dog shit games. Competed against each other for like $10 or something, I don't remember. But it was a really goofy, fun show. Thanks to Tier 1 Charles Holder and the Prime Pure Shift and the resub Sinpai. I thought Loki was good. I enjoyed it. Thanks to the resub Bozy. You watched season 1? Yeah. Pretty sure we watched all of it. I don't really remember who won, but I'm pretty sure we finished it. Thanks to the 2 gift subs Skittles. Have there been any new Mind Freak? Yeah. Just haven't really wanted to watch Mind Freak in a while. Thanks to resub 2 cents and the gift sub again Skittles and Chris. Darman had a kid. Huge congrats to Darman if you're in the chat. Good shit. Thanks resub Spy. Isn't it Shark Week this week? Does anyone get excited for that anymore? Don't they still just play, like they just play the same shit every year? I remember they were doing that since I was a kid. Sleep well, Goaty. And resub Go K's. Battle of the Nerds is fake, man. I like the idea, but it's not a real show. Or King of the Nerds, not Battle. Is he gift sub box sized? Yeah, it's pretty good, huh, Go Case? The most bizarre speedrun strategy ever found. What game's it for? Whoops. For Battle for Bikini Bottom? Is that what got it down to what it is now? Because I remember it used to be an hour long. Now it's under an hour. Yeah, maybe rip. Eating a watermelon with my clone. That sounds cute. Oh, it's Feature Man again. That's my boy.
There's a watermelon. I'm going to eat this watermelon. I'm going to do it with a clone of myself over here. Got 2 spoons just in case I need them. And this is half of a good-sized watermelon. And while I eat the watermelon, by the way, the reason I'm eating the watermelon, there were some people who doubted my ability. Something on the spoon.
I always believed you could do it.
Must be cereal. Pancake mix, that's what it is. Anyway, some people doubted my ability to eat a half of a watermelon at one serving, but I do that when I eat a watermelon. I used to eat the entire watermelon all at once, but now I'm down to half.
Ordering Cocoa Melon Potion.
Over here.
Sounds horrible. Is that one of those Stromedy vids?
I'll go over there and eat the other half, but you will see that it is one continuous take. So I will get started and make my little 1 15/16 inches hole here in the watermelon. Let's begin.
Oh, he's still playing by the meta. Slave to the meta.
It's very good. This time of year, this is
Cartoon Network openings. Yeah.
This is a good time for watermelons in the U.S. They do taste good.
Actually, the 5 gift subs boats. Appreciate the generosity, man.
I think I'm there. So here goes the other half. And the cloning is done by...
Isn't the point to watch awful videos? Yeah, but not boringly. You know what? We'll do it anyway.
Here for half of the shot. Then I'll move over there.
He just eats his watermelon and has fun. It's wholesome. I like Feature Man. Oh, the good satire. Yes, 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 yes. Let's have a giggle.
What's up, you guys? On tonight's video, we are going to drink the Cocoa Melon Potion that we got on the last video. And if you have not seen the last video yet, go watch that video first so everything can make sense. But pretty much what happened, we cut open the haunted JJ doll and we found...
You just don't get it. It's satire.
On tonight's video, we are going to drink it and see if I turn into JJ from Cocoa Melon. One of my all-time dreams, you guys. And I'm gonna do it for you on tonight's video, you guys. But before the video gets started, guys, I need you guys to like the video. If you don't like the video right now,
this is unbearably cringe. It's because you don't understand it.
Destroy your lives for eternity. So don't risk it, you guys. Like the video right now. Let's try to get to 50,000 likes. It helps the channel out so much, and it lets us know that you're enjoying the video. So like the video right now, you guys. Also, guys, leave comments down below right now so you get a shout out on the next video, like these awesome fans when they leave comments on every single video.
Oh my God, they did it!
Video, leave a comment down below right now.
That's a big moment. Lucky commenters.
Drink this cocomelon potion and see what happens. What do you think, sir? You think it's gonna happen?
I don't know. I can't think. I'm excited.
Wait, I want to drink it.
No, Nicole, this potion right here, it's a gateway.
No, you don't get it. He's a satire artist.
Oh, like the time of day?
No, not.
You have to have a high IQ to appreciate it.
You don't want to have nothing to do with this. It's dangerous. You're actually gonna turn to JJ Cocomelon.
Just try it.
Let me smell it first. I'll let you know if you should actually try it or not. Oh my God.
It's so tiny, it's a peep.
I could already smell it, dude.
It's a peep squeak. What could it do to me?
It smells like all of my ex-girlfriends. It does. It smells really, really rancid. I mean... look, smell this.
Welcome, Jukebox. You're here at a very good point.
He never just has no emotion.
We're watching satire.
It smells like honey.
He just enjoys life.
I'm gonna drink it, Nicole. I can't let you drink it.
Be careful, it's so strong.
You guys, comment down below. Should Nicole drink the potion or should I drink the potion?
Oh,
right
fuck.
now, count 3 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Oh, they want you to drink it.
See, the crowd wants me to do it.
Alright, if you want to do it so badly, here you go, B.
This is good.
Give me this.
Uh-oh. Be careful, Nicole.
Do anything to you, trust me. Look at the size of it.
Are you really gonna do it? You think it's a smart idea?
Oh my God.
Were you sleeping right now?
He doesn't know what's going on. He's on autopilot.
I think he was sleeping.
People suggest this guy all the time because it's satire.
Let me just try it out. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
It's still there.
No.
You gotta suck that, Bible. Suck it. Oh, she sucked it.
It tastes like Four Loko.
Four Loko? What's that?
You know, what all the kids, crazy kids, to drink.
Four Loko?
Those wacky youth.
Are you talking about? No, that's juice. Like Tang. Are you talking
Makes
about
it
like
prime
regular juice?
nipple toast.
No, like Four Loko, but not the watermelon one. That one's good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, whatever. The point is that it was not good. But
what did it taste like?
Is resub corrupt?
like, I just feel kind of weird now.
Weird?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I just feel like a little bit woozy.
Are you okay? I told you don't take this. Can you actually record this? I'm sorry. Nicole.
Can I like go lay down or something?
I told you not to
Oh
drink
my
this,
God,
dude.
it's working.
You don't listen. You don't even listen on our vacation in Hawaii when you start doing weird things with the animatronic, the dinosaur. I told you not to do that with the dinosaur.
This is Arcade Craniac's next level satire.
Come on. Are you okay?
I just feel like really tired.
Look. We have a perfect spot that we could put her inside of. We can't hear her scream or nothing. This whole little place is soundproof. So it's a perfect spot right here. You can sit down that seat, and I once again, Nicole, I told
Does
you.
he do
don't
music?
drink this.
Is he a rapper?
That's on you, dude. Let's just close
That's
the door.
big.
I'm gonna lock it too because I don't trust it. Okay.
One guy asked for this.
told you,
Not
dude.
true. This channel is always
God, man.
recommended.
Let me see the camera. I told her, dude. I literally.
Because he
told her
did like
drink it.
Among Us shit.
No. I locked you in there on purpose, dude. No. You gotta stay in there, dude. Let's just back up. You know what? Just let her.
That was good. That's what I like to see. You just didn't understand it. The satire may have been a bit too subtle for you. Come back when you're older, then you'll appreciate the satire. Dragon Quest III speedrun. No. Next to the Prime, Rosen Sim. Nah, no Darman tonight. Not tonight. Next to the Tier 1 Ajax. New baseball doesn't exist. I did see that. I haven't watched it yet, though. Next to the Prime Zilly. You not like playing Rust? I did in the first server. I don't think I'd enjoy it this time around, though. It's very different. Much more serious, it seems. Except for the Blood God. Sonic Riders is good. What is that? Video or a game? It's a game. Don't think I ever played this one. Or wait, is this when he has a hoverboard? Yeah. There's Prime Blue Balls. Good luck, Zinzer. Godspeed. Yeah, I think I played it at some point. I don't really remember if it was good or not, though. Is that a suggestion or is that a question? Who is Vehicular Man and why does my dad have his laughter? I'm gonna assume it's a suggestion or a riddle or something, I'm not sure. Okay, so it's probably not a suggestion. Unless it was killer laughs at dad crying for daughter. Which I don't think it would be. But maybe it was. It's a vehicular manslaughter joke. Who was vehicular? Oh. Didn't notice it at all. Literally didn't notice it even a little bit. Thanks to the resub, Emily. That went right over my head. The Twilight Princess run's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in a while. Is it even faster now? There's an official Sonic game where Shadow had a gun. Yeah, it was the Xbox game, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was the Xbox game, but I don't remember. It was PS2? Wasn't it the same game, but they changed it? Or was it different games? I remember there was one for the Xbox, but I guess that wasn't the one with the gun. Thanks to Resub Turbo. I think we've seen this, but I'm not positive. We have seen this. Or wait. I'm guessing it was this one. No, we have not seen this. Very cool supervillain layer, though.
It's Ennis here. Welcome to another episode. This week
Thanks
we're
to
at
Prime
Table
Life
Rock Lake
and
here in
Lucky
Branson,
Oliver.
Southwest Missouri, and about to tour this incredible glass mega mansion right behind me, also known as the Evergreen Crystal Palace. Now, this property is incredible. I've never seen anything like this ever in my life before. We got a really good episode ahead of us.
Haven't we seen this exact mansion explored before, now that I'm looking at it? We haven't seen this guy going through it, but we've seen this exact mansion. No, 100% we saw this. Yeah.
Alright Alright everyone, here we are at the motor court. A little bit of information.
Yeah, this
about
video
the
we haven't seen, but
home
we've
was
seen
built
this
by Robert
mansion.
Plaster.
It's not that
Completed around
futuristic.
1993. Property's insane. It's situated on a 350-acre lakefront lot, and house itself has 11 bedrooms, approximately 28.
But it is cool because everything's in like green marble, which means it's worth the price. Thanks for the gift sub, Alex. I'm getting tired. I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Oh, thanks for tuning in. Everybody donated, big thanks. New subs, welcome aboard. Sub means a lot. Thanks for subbing. Enjoy the emotes, and have a great rest of the night. Thanks again, everyone. I'll toss you to... Who's streaming? Okay, I'll toss you somewhere else that I haven't tossed you before. I'll toss you to Susu. She's doing just chatting as well. So I'll toss you over to her. Thanks again, everyone, and have a great night. Take it easy. See ya.